feel me? We here
Feel me?
with my boy, my
You
dog.
know,
You feel me?
we
WizYotic,
outside.
man.
Feel me? We outside. You feel me? This when they cue the applause. You feel me? For the live audience. You know what I'm
You
saying?
feel me? My boy Wiz, man. You know.
Feel me? Today we live from Fenway. You know what I'm saying?
We live from Oh yeah, we at the old deer.
You feel me? We at the old deer.
You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? We got beef tartare. You feel me?
All that.
You gotta pay for the sebs though. We got sebs on the table. You feel me?
Feel me?
They had trays. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first podcast shop. But fuck all the podcast beef, man. Where you from? Wiz? Tell them where you from.
Feel me? I'm from Dorchester, born and raised, Upham's Corner to be exact. You feel me? Yeah.
Is it true that Dorchester is the Bronx of Boston?
No bullshit. I have like no comment on that because like I don't know how I fully feel about that one. You know what I'm saying? Because like the Bronx is like dirty. You feel me? It has like that connotation. So like I don't know. Like feel me? Like I don't know. Niggas. I don't know. Dorchester niggas. I don't know. So.
But in terms of the talent, there's like a upswell of talent coming out of there right now. You feel me? I feel like Dorchester's kind of similar in that way.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it, bro, like the amount of like even
I just
like,
be like, you know what I'm saying, like Dorchester and Roxbury, like the like niggas be just fresh, bro. Like niggas is fresh for real. Like so it's like the dirty, like I feel like everything else I agree with.
That's the thing. The people from the Bronx aren't like some dirty dressing ass niggas, bro. Like Fat Joe's from the Bronx.
Exactly. And Cardi B and like
Yeah,
everybody.
it's
It's a certain look. Versus you
It's
got
just
Brooklyn
the actual
and
place is the actual Bronx is rough.
is rough. Yeah.
But like the people from there aren't dirty. It's just niggas is from the hood. You from the only like clean hoods.
I look at Dorchester like Harlem, bro, on some shit. Like either
can't be
Harlem
Harlem.
or Brooklyn. Like that's between like literally.
I'd understand Brooklyn on some real shit. Brooklyn
Yeah.
would be a
Like
an
it's
apt
because
comparison.
Dorchester and Roxbury remind me of Harlem and Brooklyn. No bullshit. Like
But
if I had to
Brooklyn's
like
not lit in the same way right now.
not right now, but Brooklyn
as
is
Dorchester's lit.
like. But the thing is though, right? Is like a nigga from Brooklyn, he gonna be like, nigga, Brooklyn. Like niggas just gonna blurt that out. Like niggas gonna let it be known. You in the room.
Niggas are definitely gonna Dorchester.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So like
okay.
that's why I compare it to Brooklyn because it's kind of that like that energy, like
That's
that
fair.
confidence that come with it. Like you feel me? Like the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
niggas is yelling out that
Fordham
BX
Road.
though.
All right, Fordham Road. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
And
gonna get
like
specific with people's streets and shit like that. You feel me?
no, I'm saying like Fordham Road in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
hip,
strip.
that's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
I
Like
ain't
that.
trying
That's
to fuck
kind of like Columbia Road on some shit. Like so, I kind of see it that way. But like on some shit, I'm like.
And it's mad random. Like that nigga, what's his name? Komar. It was just some nigga, bro, at the testing lab, bro. This nigga was like Chance the Rapper, bro. I swear, like, nigga was cold. I'm like, I seen him at the that exit gallery shit, bro.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, where you from, bro? He's like Dorchester. I'm like, oh wow. He's like, nah, niggas is
Yeah.
you, Tomo.
Cause it's like
Komai.
it's
Key,
like
right? Key's from Dorchester too.
I don't know. She from Dorchester.
Oh, shit. But yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dorchester, nigga.
this
Bullshit.
nigga's
But you feel me? She might be from Roxbury, like you know what I'm saying, like damn, you know, that's how that go. But nah, like you know what I'm saying, like Dorchester, like specifically like Upham's Corner, like that shit's right on the intersection of like, you feel me? You go this way, you're in Southie. You go this way, you on Mass Ave. You go this way, you're going towards like, you feel me, like Mattapan, like going down Columbia Road. You go this way, Dudley Street. You going to Roxbury. You feel me? You go this way, you going to like fucking Harbor Point and like, you feel me, Southie, like Old Colony. You feel me, JFK, that direction. So it's like, it's really like in the center of like from there you can get anywhere. So it's like, and there's so much shit that happens there that's in proximity to like, you feel me, like.
brought to you by Lifted Smoking Goods, by the way. Even
Feel
though
me, yo,
Keys, bro,
send me
what
a
is
pack, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I need a pack,
Keys
like
is bugging,
dogs. You feel me,
This
like
shit is wrecked, bro.
niggas need a pack, bro. Like nigga, I'll go in with you, nigga. Listen, bro, I ain't gotta meet the plug with you. You know what I'm saying? I'll just pitch in with you. You feel me? And we get.
He just hand you one.
You feel me? I'm like, yo, Keys, bro, come on, bro. Niggas trying to do the commercial, bro. Niggas trying to go crazy, bro. He be like this, nigga. Just one nigga. Like, bro, I need a box, bro. Niggas need the box. Yo, Keys, bro. You feel me? Like,
Oh shit, bro.
Niggas need that box, bro. I'll pay full price. I'll pay double full price, bro. Feel me? Just like let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Cause
this is madness, bro. This
one pack of papers, nigga. I smoked that in like, nigga, goddamn, like, then I gotta wait to see you the next time, nigga. If I see you, bro, like,
just gotta randomly see him at the testing lab.
Feel me, like
dog, nigga. Unless we gotta go to WBUR, I guess.
Feel me?
You know what I'm saying? We gotta go to public radio. What's the word? What was Dorchester like as a kid, though? You feel me? Like growing up, what do you remember?
Dorchester, like, it was wrecked, cause like I used to live by, let's say, like, where is that? Shaman, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know if, like, for people watching, like, by the, like, 99 cent, the Super 99 shit, I lived on the street behind there. It's, like, Central Street, you feel me? So, like, even there, like, just describing that, like, you feel me? Right next door to me was a Vietnamese family, you feel me? And, you feel me, there was it was a police officer. He had a son and his daughter, and then to the left down the street, it was like the block. You know what I'm saying? Like it was niggas. You feel me? And then the house behind us was like, this kid, I forgot his name, but it was a white kid. He lived behind my crib. So like, Dorchester was like diverse in that sense. You feel me? Cause like, even you go like niggas did tenacity and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say like
tenacity. Shout out.
You feel me?
Bro.
Like
waking up early.
You feel me? Like
waking up early, getting right.
So it's like it was diverse, but I will say like when it comes to like Dorchester is like it was diverse, but like once you get past a certain age, it's kind of like everything funnels through. You know what I'm saying? So it's
because your circle gets kind of smaller. Your social circle expands, but it kind of gets smaller in a way too.
Yeah,
you meet the people that you're hanging out with every day type shit.
And the other thing too was like like there's an Asian, like there's a Vietnamese family next to me, and there's a white family behind me, but they not going to the same schools as me. You see what I'm saying? They're in Catholic school, they're in private schools. You feel me? Like I was going to public school, so like the interactions are different. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing them after school and interacting on that level. So like what I will say about Dorchester growing up was like, you feel me, like niggas was like younger, innocent, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas it was smooth, like no bullshit, it was smooth, but just getting older is kind of just getting older and just watching like the people around me grow up and kind of just become who they become. It's just a learning experience like every day, cuz like you feel me, like there's some people that still haven't become themselves yet. Like they're not known for, you know what I'm saying? So it's just
for, like,
it's just
their talent or their passion. You think they're still kind of living towards like what they're supposed to, like what their environment kind of
type shit. Like there's a lot of people that's just kind of trying to still figure it out type shit. So it's like it's kind of like a popcorn effect in terms of just like watching everyone just you know grow and kind of just
mature into their roles. Kinda. You feel me?
So,
that's a fact.
With Dorchester, like I would definitely say it's just like a lot of different extremes. You know what I'm saying? But
so, one of the things that like you know what I'm saying that you just told me in our conversations that you started, I guess you'd say, I don't know if you can start listening to music late, but like earlier in life, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really, like you wasn't really listening to music and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you did grow up Muslim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
speak about that, man.
First, it's kind of just more or less like my mom. Like when I was younger, like I definitely remember like my mom slowly getting into Islam. So like what I would say is like the difference before I would say is like, I used to have like Lion King, Spider-Man, Jimmy Neutron, like you know what I'm saying, like all them movies on VHS, you know what I'm saying? So, like, and I'd watch some shits over and over. X-Men, like, nigga, just mad movies, just watch some shits over. Rush Hour, nigga, just watch some shits over and over and over again. Like, I know the words type shit, like, you feel me? You feel me? And just, like, shit like that. And, like, just when, like, just noticing, like, her starting to pray, you feel me? And, like, noticing, like, you feel me? Just little changes and shit like that. Like, no, all right, no more TVs in the crib, like, no images. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the crib, so then there was no TV, so niggas didn't really watch TV, the music, not really. Because, like, even my older cousin, she used to take care of me. You feel me? Like, where my mom was at like working shit. So she like picked me up from school some days and like you feel me, like she'd be playing BET on the TV. So like I remember Lil Jon, Usher, Let It Burn. You feel me? I remember fucking
That 106 in Park era,
yeah,
that,
bro.
that
You
good
feel me? Like
106 in Park
I
era.
remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then like when like my mom got married and shit, like it started like to funnel, like it started to just be less of that. You feel me? And it only like I'd be seeing like I'd be watching TV and shit only like when I lived with my grandmother type shit. I mean when I like went over my grandmother's crib.
Word.
You feel me? Like yeah, like niggas had like a computer and shit. Like so like I played like fucking what was that shit called? Fuck, I forgot it was one of those websites niggas played like the education.
The mini clip shit? Oh, no, not the
Mini clips too, but like it was one before that. It was like still educational type shit.
Oh.
But like I used to be
Leapfrog shit?
Nah, it's not
Was it
Leapfrog. It's not Leapfrog. They used to have different ones. You could do like, yeah, it used to have different. I forgot what the fuck it. I forgot, bro.
I remember the computer class I used to have, bro. They used to make you do this shit called Mavis Beacon, bro.
That sounds familiar.
It was like typing games, like to make you type faster and shit.
Yeah.
That shit used to fucking suck, bro.
Yeah.
That shit.
Niggas used to put Y8 and fucking mini clips, nigga, and like all of that.
Nah,
like,
mini clips used to be that shit, bro.
fast.
Remember
Or cool math games. You know what I'm saying? Like that was one of them ones.
So what do you think are some of like just growing up Muslim in terms of like just lessons you feel were instilled in you? Because there's a lot of misconceptions about Islam and you know what it is, especially in the United States, bro. You feel me? And even out here, you feel me? Like people are, you know, there's Roxbury, obviously the mosques and the Nation of Islam, which is you know something different, but that kind of like that's out here, but people really don't really know. You know, they don't really like interact with it in that capacity. So, just what are some things you've learned, or some some gems that you know that your faith has taught you, man?
Like off top, really, it's just like Islam is like a religion of like discipline type shit. So like it's just like seeing different people that's able to like really lean into this shit and like be very proficient, like, cause even for like people that like memorize the whole Quran, like, you feel me, like, niggas don't even be memorizing books for real, like, you know what I'm saying? So like to memorize another book, to memorize a book in another language and to comprehend it, you feel me, and be able to recite it off dome, like that shit is some Book of Eli shit, like straight up. So like it's just like, you know, just like that shit, like, or even just like when niggas fast, you feel me, and niggas is out there by the Timothy balling up all day, don't drink no water, bro, like literally defying fucking what we know as like, you know what I'm saying, like
Possible.
the constructs of human biology, like nigga, you playing
need
basketball
to eat
and don't
times a day,
yeah,
you need
so
to
like
stay hydrated, or and you're doing this in spite of this, and
yeah,
well, not in spite, but you're just you know, you're just
but
doing your thing.
it kind of just showed me like just the level of discipline that like people are willing to display, you know, for their faith. So like growing up Muslim, like, you know what I'm saying, like younger, when I was younger, like, cause now that I'm older, bro, like nigga, I say this shit, nigga, it's like, you feel me, but when you're younger, it's like it's harder, like, to be confident in it, cause A, you don't fully understand it, you feel me, B, you go to school, public school, and everybody is like majority Christian, you feel me? So like that's what a majority of people are, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that, like I got friends that went to school with they thobe and had to run phase, like really, like, and it wasn't until they kept running phase niggas was like, alright bro, he's cool, you know what I'm saying? But like it's just like shit like that, like when you're in school younger and like you're different in any way, shape, or form, it's always harder. So like yeah, just growing up, like it just kind of just was like such a contrast from what niggas was seeing in like public schools, and like as niggas got older, like niggas grew the confidence to wear it and just like, you know, make it be like less of a thing, cause like you pull up to school with a thobe, you're like, damn nigga, like feel me, that one shorty, like is she gonna feel me, like she may laugh at me or some shit that you know, so it's just like little shit because they don't understand, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, cause we're all kids, you know what I'm saying, so like that's kind of just what it was.
So what do you think about more like I've been seeing more rappers as of recently accepting Islam into their life. You feel me, like Davies, Lil Durk, motherfucking I mean, on some real shit, on some back in the day shit, even Ghostface Killer type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit definitely, I feel, changed his life. You feel me? The trajectory of how his life was going and shit. But yeah, how what do you think about just seeing these rap, like, it's kind of open now. Rappers are openly.
So the thing is, like, you know, a lot of times, like making music and Islam don't necessarily mix. You feel me? So for me, it's kind of just seeing like the moral compass that people have with Islam. You know what I'm saying? Because like even within the music, it's kind of like, I don't know, bro. It's kind of weird, bro. I don't want to say it, but it's like when like no bullshit. Back when weed was like illegal, you know what I'm saying? Like you could get booked for having weed on you and smoking. It was more exciting. You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of how I look at like being Muslim and rapping type shit. Like it's a passion that niggas have, but it's kind of like niggas aren't really supposed to be doing this shit on some shit. So like I said, just seeing that moral compass that people have, like, and just that discipline once again that people are willing to like put themselves through, you know, for the faith, like, you know, in pursuit of, you know, building that faith. You know what I'm saying? So that's really that.
Nah, that's tough. So what was your first introduction to music? And not even like, you know, what was that first kind of
Shit.
those first songs you remember hearing in the whip or hearing on the radio?
Like, no bullshit, like I remember like Jay-Z, dust your shoulders off, you feel me? I remember my cousin like taking my hand and like dusting my shoulders off, you feel me? So like that shit really like stuck with me on some shit, like, you feel me? Even like when niggas wasn't listening to music, I remember like that's something that stuck with me to this day, you feel me? Like Usher's Run, you feel me? Like Let It Burn, or even that shit with him and Lil Jon and nigga that, yeah, feel me? That shit, I remember seeing that shit, like Nelly, bro, like, nigga, like, I remember Nelly.
Up wedding. If you had a wedding that was lit at that time, that year came on and everybody,
feel me? Like, I kissed my first girl to fucking, what was it? To Nelly, to the Nelly and what's the shorty's name when he had the band-aid on his face?
The Nelly and Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, nigga, you feel me? Like, no, but yeah, you feel me? So like, I like that's so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what's crazy is I do not know the name of that song.
Yeah, you feel me? And that's the thing. Like, it's like for me, I don't know the names to a lot of these songs, but they register. You feel me? Like
that hook, that shit was.
You know, like. Straight up.
That's really like, cause you know we talk about branding and shit all the time. You feel me? That's branding if I've ever seen it. That whole Nelly shit, like that Band-Aid, the way he was doing that, like crossover kind of music, but still keeping it hood. That shit was crazy. Cause I remember when that video was on fucking 106 in Park.
Yeah, and that's what I remember. I remember watching the countdown. Romeo, Bow Wow, nigga, like all of that, like Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember all of that shit. Like,
did you ever ask for those? What was it? Those blazers that he had?
Nah.
I definitely asked my mom for them shits. I gotta
you know what's crazy? I think I was watching Like Mike too. That's the one I was watching on repeat.
With the light skinned nigga. I forget what his name is.
Yeah. Not the first, like, it was definitely the second, like, Mike. Like, the first one was because I had Morris Chestnut in there, right? Yeah. Nah, and then the white boy from Stuart Little.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that was the one. Crazy. Yeah, so that movie, I seen that after the second one. You feel me? So, like, I definitely caught the second, like, Mike. You feel me? And then the third one where they fucking switched the mic. You feel me? Switched the nigga. Feel me? So
how you get into like just the rapping shit, bro? You feel me? From there.
So like for many people that don't know, like my name's Raekwon. You feel me? And for people that still don't know, Raekwon, the chef. You feel me? And we not talking about food. You feel me? So like, my pops, like, you feel me? He like spent a portion of his life, in Staten Island. So like, you feel me? While he was doing his little 1-2, like doing what he does. You feel me? Like he would see like members of the Wu-Tang Clan and like Raekwon and shit outside, you feel me, hustling and shit like that. And like that was his favorite rapper. So like he named me after his favorite rapper. So like I always resonated with like how A$AP Rocky would say like him being named Rakim put him on like such a pedestal. You feel me? Like so like it was such like he had to really live up to that name, especially because, you know, he chose to rap. So like, you feel me? For me, it was like, my uncle started like, Alright. Fucking alright, so like nigga, it's like little shit. Like when I was little, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember like Xbox on the like karaoke on the Xbox and shit. Like
The 360
I remember
that first one.
not the first Xbox.
Oh,
Yeah,
nah,
bro,
that-
with the mic, you feel me? And they had the Incredible Hulk game and shit like that. So
Yo,
like
so on some crazy shit, you know that. So apparently, you know how that like green dot forms in the beginning of that shit.
yeah.
That shit loads a new one every time, bro.
What you mean?
Like that shit wasn't like a set image. You feel
Oh,
me?
it
That
just
image came from turning on the Xbox and then loading up the thing. Like it switched every trip. I didn't even know that until
Damn.
like I seen it on some like the YouTube comments. I was in a rabbit hole looking at some shit, bro.
That's crazy, man. Technology, dog. Like
No, but my fault. You said Xbox karaoke. Was,
yeah, like and like even like my uncle had like friends and shit. Like he used to leave, come home, and like him and his friends used to play back the music. Like when they got to the crib, like when they after they left the studio and shit. So like I always like seen that and was like, you know, that's all something cool to me. And then like my uncle started like engineering, like just getting equipment and recording and shit. And like you feel me, one time like when I was in middle school, he used me to practice. So like the first song I ever recorded on was I Don't Like by Chief Keef. I don't even remember the song, to be honest. I don't know where that shit's at, like, but that was like the first, you know what I'm saying, like, feel me? And I even remember at middle school, like, nigga, I had like anticipation for this mixtape that was never gonna drop. Like, nigga, I ain't never spit a freestyle at school, none of that. Like, and niggas was like, yo, what's the word with it? You feel me? Like, it was this whole, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like, you know, so
that's fire.
in terms of music, it's just kind of always been around me.
How much of an influence was Chief Keef on you? You feel me? Because I be trying to put it in perspective to like the older cats. You feel me? Like for the, how much of an
I'll
impact
basically
Chief Keef
say
made for niggas.
I'll say that I say it like this. Like in my middle school specifically, you feel me? I went to middle school in Fields Corner, so like it was a black, like predominantly black charter school. And when I mean predominantly black, it was probably like one white kid in there, like two Asian kids, like maybe one. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like when I say that, like yeah, like the teachers as like a classroom activity or as like part of the curriculum, they played the In the Field, the Chirac movie, the documentary that premiered on Worldstar. They played that in class, and like you feel me, like from there it was like when most of us got our introduction to drill music. So like, you know, like a lot of niggas wanted to be like Little Mouse because he was basically our age and he was blowing up, like he was in that shit. So like yeah, like Chicago like definitely influenced, like Chief Keef like influenced niggas a lot, like straight up, like a lot, like even to niggas wearing Trues, fucking, you know what I'm saying, and Ralph Lauren, like.
So what were some of the artists from out like around the way type shit around like in the city that you kind of caught that first window of like, oh shit, this is happening out here, you know, this is even possible, not even in terms of you rapping, but just like,
Yeah,
yo, this
just
nigga's rapping out here, like
if I'm gonna keep it a buck, so like when I used to live in over by Shawmut, like I said, behind the 99-cent store and shit, fucking there was a nigga on the block, bro. He used to be on a motorcycle, you know what I'm saying, cool as shit, bro. Like especially being at that age, just seeing like the interaction like of like everyone on the block and just, you feel me, it was like he was that nigga for real, like he was that nigga. And I remember he used to be passing out flyers and shit, like, for his mixtape and all of that, like, on the street. So, like, I don't remember his name and shit like that, but if, like, I'm being honest, like, one of the first, like, videos from around the way was, like, fucking Dutchy Do Bad. It was, money friendly. Money, everybody want to be a friend when you getting money.
I didn't get hip to him till that Run the Way shit dropped.
Yeah, so it was that.
Dropped, I was like, whoa.
It was the video by JMP. You feel me? That was like actually like the first video that I was like, oh nah, this nigga's a rapper from around the way. You feel me? Like, and I remember at one point it was kind of hard to find Boston rappers. Like, it wasn't easy. Like, you couldn't just look up Boston rappers and find a list. You know what I'm saying? At one point, so like for like you had to really be tuned in to be seeing this shit. Like, so like yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like early on, it was just kind of like for me like. I was fucking with Stripes, fucking Cousin Stiz. I was fucking with Replay, Big Lino. You feel me? like Tony Bodega. I was listening to like Boogie, Brew Lewis, like no bullshit. Cause like also my uncle was around, so like and he was making music. So like those are the people he brought around. You feel me? Like so.
Yeah, this nigga.
For me, it was kind of just like I said, like there was a point in time where you could not find this shit. Like I was hearing music before that shit hit streaming. You feel me? Like and searching for that shit on like nigga looking like yo, where's this shit at?
You just
feel me?
That shit
So
on files, you feel me?
you feel me?
You
I
that shit aux cord and
you
notes,
feel me?
and
Like
bro, what's
yeah,
good
bro.
now?
So like that was when niggas kind of just got that introduction to like yeah, nah, this notes like nigga, where the music that's out's cool, but like nigga, it's like.
So,
shit hit different.
You definitely you talked about you dropped Tony Bodega in there. Y'all two have a tape, which is how I actually started to. That's how we first met and shit. Shout out, this nigga Ben Regular. Yo, I can bring my dog Wiz through.
Feel me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And you pulled up, and then shit, you coming up there started that the what would become the WizYotic tape. You feel me?
Yes sir, yes sir.
But even actually before that though, because I'm looking through my questions, I ain't even I don't got a front for the camera. I'm looking through the questions.
Yes sir, yes sir.
Before WizYotic, there's that "Leave Her Alone" record. You feel me? That's on.
Yes sir.
That's on "Time Is an Illusion," correct? That's the first.
Yep.
The first tape. So "Leave Her Alone" to me, that's Wiz. That to me is even if, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but that was subconsciously, at least I feel like Wiz realizing he could do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I couldn't. Like, all right, we're not practicing anymore. We're making.
Yeah,
we're making some
niggas
shit.
was just trying to. Yeah,
You feel me?
really.
So talk about "Leave Her Alone." Talk about the video, man. I know you went out to New York for it, right? You was posting.
Yeah,
he was in front of Barclays. You feel me?
Yeah, nah, niggas was yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That Atlantic Pacific style.
What's crazy was like, yo, the camera didn't catch it, but I'll tell the whole story and shit. But the camera didn't catch it initially, but like, yeah, bro, like there was like mad niggas like on the strip, like bike lifed out, nigga, like fucking lowriders, nigga, like all type of shit, like you feel me? And like Ben caught the last second of it, type shit. You feel me? But like it was like a whole thing in front of the
videos,
like
bro. It'd be some crazy shit happening. You're like,
yeah, because even on my time in the time music video when niggas was at the show, you feel me? Like there was some like white dude, like I don't know if he was homeless or whatever, or like whatever. He came out from like behind the micro center, nigga. And he was like, yo, y'all gotta get the fuck out of here. I'll fucking stab y'all. Like he had some shit, like he was flashing some shit like right here. Like, you feel me? He kept calling us nigger and shit. Like, I'm like, Ben, why wasn't you catching that? Like, niggas would have made it off that clip. Like, yo, like, you feel me? Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I say that to say, like, it's a lot of moments that are caught, and there's a lot of moments that aren't. But you know what I'm saying? That's just the beauty of this shit, you know?
So, just to before niggas forget, I'm like, random pieces in memory. So, it's Time Is an Illusion.
Yep.
WizYotic, Race Against Time.
So it's Time Is an Illusion.
That's the first project.
You feel me? Then like WizYotic and WizYotic are kind of just two EPs.
Okay. Yeah.
It was just two.
You dropped them both the same day, right?
Yes, allegedly.
Two projects. So
allegedly, yeah, same day. So
dropped two projects in the same day.
You feel me? And like basically, if I could explain it, was like it was kind of just two EPs that were simultaneously happening around the same time, but just two different sounds.
Yeah,
you feel me? So like niggas was kind of just locking into, you feel me? And I would say WizYotic was just kind of leaning more towards like my preference in sound. You feel me? But in terms of the music, like I've been like in terms of like Time Is an Illusion, like finally coming out, like I just been in this whole like process before even dropping. Like last year was my first year dropping. So before that was just kind of just me building the confidence and like building the practice. You feel me? Before I even like put out a song and try to promote this shit. Like for me, I was trying to get it right, and I ended up stacking my vote, something crazy. So just the period of time like from when I started dropping to now, I definitely feel like more up to date. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like everything. It's a huge weight off my chest, you feel me? And because I decided to go about it that way, there was a lot of time that had to go into building around this shit before I could just drop everything.
But then when you did drop, it was consistent, you know, because a lot of niggas, you know, they'll drop, go away for a little bit, drop again. You've kind of been able to just keep feeding people, and people get to see your development. At least in my opinion, you know,
because it was a balance of like dropping my vote while still networking and being outside in a sense. So like, you feel me? Like people are meeting me like at my most current self, but what they're seeing is like work that's been done before I even met them, essentially.
Yeah, it gives people something to look forward to, because they're like, if this is what he was on, then I can't imagine what he's on in real time. You feel me? You kind of keep him guessing. You know, they keep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Cause like and you know, like even with the Leave Her Alone record, I had put up on Broke Chic. At the time he lived in Austin and shit.
That's who did that record?
Yeah, Broke Chic. He did work for like Pistola earlier in the day and shit, like, so he like produced his project and shit. He was working with a lot of like people locally. But yeah, so I had pulled up to his crib and shit, and you know, like I kind of got that whole like, I got the going to the studio and doing one track thing out of like my system. So like I was on some shit where it's just like I pull up a beat, just record some shit. Alright, word, I'm gonna come back to it. Nigga, let's get some next shit, record some shit to that, and I fuck around, record 5 tracks, and then start, you know, fixing them up. Yeah. So that when I'm done, I just have 5 straight tracks. So once I got that out my system, it was kind of just like a situation where I was like, alright, word, we kind of have this like workflow going. You feel me? Like in terms of like, you know, like percentages, like ratios, like, you feel me, of like which ones were like the ones and which ones weren't. Like there's a low percentage, but the workflow was there. So like, when I recorded Leave Her Alone initially, like that shit like was just like a hook or just like a verse type shit. It wasn't even a hook. The hook is the verse is the hook type shit, but it's nothing more than that. So I just had to double it type shit. But yeah, like I just kind of like heard the beat, and I just kind of like, you know, was on some like trying to catch the pocket or whatever. And
that was one of the because that's the song where I feel like you found it. You were like, all right, now I can find these pockets, and I can. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was so locked into this mind state of like, all right, let's just bang this shit out. I was like, all right, let's come back to that later. Feel me? Let's get some other shit. So I got like 2 other shits done. And then this nigga Ben pulled up and Retro had pulled up, and I was playing them back the shit I was working on. They heard Leave Her Alone. They were like, yo, this shit go crazy. You feel me? And Retro was like, yo, can I hop on this? And I was just kind of like,
that's when you low-key know you got one. When someone's like, yo, what's the word with this? This is open. It's like, because the answer's like, nah, nigga, what? But like,
because it was like
sometimes that works.
A situation where I kind of like finally just had like got one for myself. So it's kind of just like, all right, y'all niggas fucking with this. All right, we gonna see what we gonna do with this. So I was like, yo, bro, she pull that back up. Yo, just double that. Yeah, now fade it. All right, now we good. Yeah, that's the track. So that's how that came into play. But yeah, like I said, WizYotic, WizYotic, those are like I said, 2.
Because you went to Miami for the WizYotic shit, right?
Yeah, so part of the WizYotic is that we went to Miami and like had this whole experience. Simultaneously, like I said, while WizYotic was in the making, like, cause
you fucked up some of the strip clubs out there.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Cheetahs, you feel me? Shout out to Cheetahs, you feel me? Tootsies, I'm not a fan.
Sheesh, what's the Yelp review on Tootsies if you had to give like a star rating?
Bro, it's just like, I'm not gonna lie, like niggas went to like Tootsies was like a buzzer beater for niggas, cause we went to some spot, like spot to get like food. It was like the Spanish spot. Like they had just mad different vendors in this one building, so you can go to get so much different shit. Essentially, so we went there and there was some Spanish nigga. He was like, "How y'all niggas found out about this shit?" And I was like, "Nigga, Google." You feel me? But like, they was kind of on some sketchy shit. I ain't gonna lie. But he was on his club promoter shit, so he's like, "Yeah, you know, niggas at Cheetahs niggas at Tootsies pull up. You feel me? Free admission. You know, let us know when you pulling up. Da 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 da. You feel me? Nigga gave us a ride back to the hotel. All of that. So niggas had the tickets. Essentially we was like, fuck that. We went to KOD, you feel me? Nigga, KOD, nigga, that shit got 100% review, nigga, that shit.
5 star.
Nigga, What? Like, yeah, bro. I think Zoe Dollars was performing or some shit like that.
He's always performing. That might be the only place he does shows at this point.
Yeah,
That nigga Zoe
you know what I'm
Dollars.
saying?
That's all he needs, nigga.
Maybe so.
That nigga be doing it. He does KODs, nigga. What is it? Live on Sundays, nigga. King of Diamonds Monday, nigga. 2 days a week, nigga. 10 racks.
Literally, that's his shit.
You feel me? That Zoe Dollars, that nigga, bro. It's that and Summer Jam. That's where you find Zoe Dollars. You find him at Summer Jam, King of Diamonds,
feel me?
nigga, and maybe Rolling Loud. You feel me?
So niggas try to go to G5 and all of that. Fucking, they was charging like $150 at the door because nigga Plies was in that bitch, nigga. I was like, man, nigga, I ain't trying to pay no $150 to see Plies, man.
Knowing what I know now, that might have been a worthwhile $150.
And that's what my pops was saying. He was like, man, nigga, Plies,
Nah,
nigga. I'm
Plies,
like,
yeah, the motherfucking pussy. Yeah, nah,
like,
you know,
bro.
Plies brought out the motherfucking stripper.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, bro, like I thought, like
facts.
nigga, it was like it was one. So that's what I'm saying. That was like the budget. That was part of the budget.
Yeah, because you like, all right, I can't do it 150.
You feel
Let's
me?
go fuck with. Let's
yeah,
go fuck with
so
Sissy.
like,
Yeah.
so that last day we were just trying to figure out that last thrill, like find that last thrill, like before we hopped on the plane. So like, eventually niggas ended up just going to Tootsie's. You know what I'm saying? And at Tootsie's, it was cool. Like the strippers was fucking with niggas and shit. Like there was this one bitch that played football. Like
What you mean?
a strong
football?
bitch. Like she played football. Like she was a model and shit. But like she played football. Like nigga.
Like arena football or some shit?
Like football. Like,
Jesus.
Like yeah, she's like strong. But like it was her and like a couple other bitches, and like yeah, it was like feeling niggas. And it was crazy was at the last minute I had bagged these two like shorties from Australia. They didn't look the best. Yeah, nah, niggas, like I said, it was a buzzer beater, bro. Niggas was just trying to find that, we was just trying to find that like last thrill, bro, before niggas, you feel me? They just came from All-Star Weekend in Atlanta and they flew back.
So they was Australian.
They flew to Miami.
Oh, they flew to Miami.
You feel me? Because it was around spring break. And then they went to the All-Star game.
Oh, nah,
and then they
was
came back to
fucking
Miami. You feel me? And they had the drop top Mustang, you feel me? So long story short, I ended up bagging them shorties.
Raindrop drop top, nigga.
Yeah, you feel me? So
nigga.
I ended up bagging them on the strip. And then niggas was like, all right, fuck it. We going to Tootsie's. Like, niggas got these free tickets anyways. Like, fuck it. You feel me? Them niggas was mad sketchy, but fuck them niggas.
Yeah,
like,
you know, we
not calling them. We just got to pull up. You feel me? So we just pulled up. Feel me? And we in the club. And then now these other strippers are fucking with niggas. So now niggas is like giving them attention. And then these bitches is kind of tight. You feel me? They was on there. Oh, I'm not trying to interrupt. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm like invading.
Yeah. See,
but
you gotta.
Yeah, niggas let that one like, all right, yeah, just, you feel me? Like, we seen them on our way out because we had to catch the flight.
Don't get intimidated now, bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
No misogyny, though.
But yeah, nah, you know, Tootsie's was like cool and shit, but they had like that bonfire, the fire wheel, and nigga, all that fucking.
What you mean exactly? Like the bitches
shit.
was doing the shit with the fire?
Yeah, like with the baton and shit. And
Oh, they had that
like
in
the
there?
motherfucking rings and all that. I was like,
The
man.
rings? They had the aerial silk? The bitches that's like on like the.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying,
like
on
the
the
fabric-
rings.
the fabric shit?
It wasn't like fabric, but they were like on the ring. They was doing that shit on the ring.
The
Like,
ring is cool.
Yeah, so it was like was like too eccentric. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
if you
like,
want
nigga,
skill set, like that's like,
yeah,
dude,
like-
okay, yeah, nah, but if
Feel
you
me?
just
Like-
trying to see some naked ass shaking, you feel me?
man,
That's what KOD.
KOD was
KOD
like,
can combine both. I've heard KOD. They're multi talented. They're naked and ratchet, but they might still have some like
some skills,
some moves for you. You feel
nah,
me?
facts.
Nah,
that was
that's a fact.
definitely the.
Them bitches
And
go
that
big.
shit probably died. Oh
Them
no,
bitches
it's still
go.
on.
They go big or go home over there. No bullshit. That's the shorty that fell, right? Remember that bitch fell from that tall ass fucking
Oh yeah,
shit?
yeah. Nah, facts.
Yeah, nah, she was going for it.
But yeah, no. So the Miami conversation
Literally,
was
fuck.
yeah. So the Miami conversation was to say like all those things like is what influenced and inspired the album.
The album Orange Yacht.
Orange Yacht, because essentially it wasn't like, oh, I'm about to make this album over here and make this album over here. Essentially, niggas was just vibing and just recording. You feel me? And just as the catalog built, niggas kind of just started to sort everything out and build like a concept around it and kind of just push it that way.
All right. Now speaking of building catalogs and you know what I'm saying, building concepts. What's up with the Go Getters brand? You feel me? Because that's your brand. It's kind of your umbrella. You got the shirt on right now.
Yeah,
you know,
you
this
feel me? This is definitely
shout
one
out
of the
Doc,
new designs.
you feel me?
This is like, you know, Doc likes to call it the flower design. But for everyone that like sees, you know what I'm saying, because this is a hat and shit. But for everyone that like sees this, you know what I'm saying, like right here, or like even right here, this is like called Teen from the Bean.
You feel me?
And like Teen from the Bean was like kind of just this whole like idea that I kind of like conceptualized and came up with. You feel me? Like where it's just like essentially like the original design was like, you know, a Boston baked bean. You feel what I'm saying? We call Boston the bean. You feel me? I used to fuck with the Boston baked beans. I go to store 24, grab a couple little boxes, eat that on the way to the, you know. But Boston baked beans, so like essentially from this like from the bean like grows like you grow into a star.
Yeah, that's what you told me. You told me a teen from the city.
Yeah.
Growing into a star.
Yeah.
I
So
was like, damn, that's fucking hard.
yeah, so that was like the whole like idea of it. Essentially like it before it was a star, it was like the nigga had an afro. Essentially, yeah, like an afro on the lineup, you know what I'm saying? Nigga look fresh. But I wanted to create something more universal that like everybody could connect with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe I might bring back the lineup. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just to get fresh on niggas one time. You
gonna have the
you
white
feel
tape
me?
around the lineup too?
Yeah, nah, we gonna go Philly with it. We gonna go Philly. We gonna have the chalk. You know what I'm saying?
That chalk is so crazy. I kind of want to do the chalk.
Shout out Mr. Bentley though. Mr. Bentley, he used to chalk my shit up, keep my shit fresh.
I kind of want to do the chalk just on some rec shit. Just like on some one day shit. It's not gonna be like an action.
Is it like nah? So I see some niggas use like the pencil.
Yeah.
But like, shout out to Mr. Bentley once again. But like Mr. Bentley, he used to put like the powder, the green
on the razor.
Green. Yeah, and he used to take the shit and just dab it, and then just, you know what I'm saying, and he'd use it as like a reference.
Yeah, and then he wipes it. Would he wipe it off?
When he sprays the alcohol.
The alcohol that comes off. Yeah, that's
so like that was like the original one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was doing that shit since middle school. You feel me? Like that motherfucking raised the chalk. Like niggas was getting that done, but after niggas, it's like once you step out the chair, that shit was done. Like
yeah, keeping the chalk is
like these you feel me? Shout out to.
Do niggas still do the cuts in the eyebrows? Yeah, nah, if you got that chalk, you would not
listen to eyebrows. Listen to eyebrows. I don't know, bro. Like, probably like for little kids that are still like in school and shit. Like, you feel me?
If I see a grown man with them slits, I'm assuming he's a dangerous nigga.
Yeah, like that's like a grown man with them slits is kind of like you gotta be a really specific type of person to be
look
having.
like Randall from Monsters Inc. with them slits.
Yeah,
bro. You are scary.
Niggas used to get crazy with the slits for sure.
Nah, niggas did Soldier Boy. Niggas had the slits. Niggas had the two lines on the side. You feel me?
I used to. So I did the 3 lines in the back, cause like 3 for the bean. So like I'd have it in the back of my taper, the 3 lines type shit. That was kind of like as far as I went with the lines.
You ever did the double lineup?
Nah, I never got the double. I used to want that shit on dogs. I used to want the double lineup.
I got a double lineup.
You was rocking with it? You was fucking with it?
I think I got like 1 or 2 double lineups before my mom was probably
the thing was like,
yeah, nah.
Niggas thought they was so fly with that shit, but when that shit grew in, that shit kind of just
you had to stay fresh. You had to really like know yourself.
Back when like head designs were like a thing, cause then Kanye came. When he took that shit from Taylor Swift, he had that whole shit on his head.
He had the Road to El Dorado on his head, nigga. That shit was wild times, nigga.
Yeah,
Dog.
Niggas used to fucking, their barbers used to get crazy. Like, bro, I get it. We got hair and all of that, but like, my nigga.
Like, really?
That was like the Everybody Hates Chris episode when his mom went and got the helicopter on her head, nigga, with the weave. Nigga, and she had to sleep a certain way and she woke up, that shit was all fucked up, nigga. Like, yeah, that's what that shit reminded me of.
Yo, dogs. So then talk about the lookbook too, bro, that comes with the brand. Hold
so
on.
like,
flex this for the,
so the lookbook, you know what I'm saying? Essentially, that was like, you know, one of the manifestations that came from consultation from your boy right here. You feel me? So like, essentially, like, he we were just, you know, just bouncing ideas off of each other and shit, and he like was saying like a lookbook would be like a really great idea to set the brand apart. And essentially, I had this photo shoot that I had taken a year prior to that conversation that's just been sitting on like my hard drive that I didn't really know what to do with. You feel me? Like I posted on IG a couple times, but like I didn't really like how like the aspect ratio lined up and shit. Like so, it was like a kind of like it was pretty much a process. But long story short, once niggas like figured it out, I just, you feel me, just started making calls like, yo, I got this lookbook I'm trying to do. I got the photos, bro. How much? You feel me? And I shopped around. I didn't really like what I was hearing, so I kind of just formatted it myself. And then I brought it to the print shop, and then niggas like You feel me? Then we like fine tuned it, because essentially like there's a graphic designer at the print shop to make sure everything
Yeah, shout
lines
out the
up
print
before.
shop,
You
man,
feel me? But yeah,
because-
shout out Belmont Printing. Shout out my boy Sean Grace. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Support local businesses. You feel me? Like,
because I think it was a dope. It was just good to see like you were in like kind of just learning how to bring these ideas to, not even learning, you know what I'm saying, you know what to do, you feel me, but
yeah,
just seeing you, all right, we have these ideas, how do we kind of like push these things and making them like just real physical tangible things, you know.
Yeah.
These are like, you're kind of leaving your breadcrumbs along the way for the people coming after you, feel me, that's gonna be trying to do this similar thing. All right, well,
facts.
he had the lookbook, and then obviously this shit's gonna grow into something. You know, the next one that I'm like, the season 2 lookbook is,
Yeah,
you know,
and that's kind of like what we trying to put together right now. Is like we're just trying to like gather resources and like get the next lookbook into fruition. Like just start shooting different pieces. You feel me? And just like adding to the idea, just like, you know, just adding, like taking what works and building off of that, and the shit that didn't work, just kind of leaving that behind. So yeah.
I saw this clip on Instagram yesterday on the 100 Years page and shit, and it was fucking, this dude Virgil was talking about use reality. You know what I'm saying? Use reality to inspire your designs. Once your designs are based off of not even just the realities of the world, but what's real to you, that's how that kind of uniqueness comes into play. So I know, like, you know what I'm saying, just I've seen the designs on the shirts and stuff. What are some like real life, you know what I'm saying, like elements of your reality that you incorporate into your designs?
So like, if we, all right, so let's start with the team from the bean. Like the team from the bean, that's like, you feel me, a movement, you know what I'm saying, that I kind of want to implicate and just manifest in everyone's minds when they see that. You feel me? The team from the bean was like a design that I like conceptualized in high school. You feel me? Like essentially we were making stencils, and like that's how that came into fruition. So like just that, or even like the get to the racks part in the front with the Arabic font, that kind of just shows like it's symbolism that like I can read Arabic but I can't translate it. So like just showing like Arabic and English, you feel what I'm saying? So like or even like the dice in the back, like niggas used to roll dice in the hood, like rolling dice, like, you feel me, taking a chance, you feel me, like, or even the go-getters part, that was like a conversation my dad had with me, you feel me, and he was just like explaining how, like, you feel me, like how he's a go-getter, you feel me, that's what he declassifies himself as, like, you know what I'm saying, like basically it was just more or less like, you feel me, figuring out the answer to the questions instead of like asking how or why, you know what I'm saying, we just figure out how, or we figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to get the shit done. So from that conversation, it's kind of like I formed the brand around it, because like the brand itself, like just in terms of the clothing, like that's been there for a while. I just haven't had like a name that I felt like was, you feel me, like I was making clothes before it used to be called The Finest Cotton, TFC, you feel me, so like, you know, like
Still a tough name.
It was tough, but like I like Go Getter is just like, is way more authentic to me. Feel me? The Finest Cotton was just like to go with one of these freestyle like that I had made at the time, like for the first track I ever recorded, like, because the first track I ever recorded, like, other than the Don't Like song, was like I recorded that shit on like fucking Reaper, Rhapsody, like I recorded that shit on mad like fucked up DAWs, you feel me, before I even got to GarageBand. So like, and I even made the beat myself. And like basically it was like, you feel me, niggas plotting this exhaustion, you know how shit. Niggas plotting this exhaustion, the amount of caution, you know how I'm rocking, laced in the finest cotton, you feel me? So that like the finest cotton, that was to go with that freestyle, and I was kind of building off of that. But
yeah,
like,
nah, that's usually how I go. You feel me? That's
but
usually
like I said, like it was just like, yeah, I'm laced in the finest cotton, but like, you know, it's kind of a play.
Like, what's the next thing in terms of, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
the go-getters is, that's you leveling it up now.
Yeah,
you know
because go-getters is something universal, you know what I'm saying? So like,
and just my fault, you know what I'm saying? I literally, so the name WizYotic, you feel me? Just because it just came to my mind at the testing lab, you feel me? Bro, you know, Charlie Machine was having difficulty remembering the shit.
Shout out Charlie Machine. Shout out him, you feel me?
Shout out Charlie Machine. He was,
you feel me?
But, so what does that name come from, you feel me? Like, what does that name come from without, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously snitching on yourself or anything like that.
Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my name before, like, a lot of people know me as, like, Ralph. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. And the first rap name, too.
Yeah,
the first
like,
rap name
a lot of people know me as Ralph. You feel me? Because, like, Ralph Lauren, you feel me? Or Lauren, but I call it Lauren, you feel me? Where it's a Kanye, you feel
It's
me?
Lauren.
Yeah, it just sound more.
It's Ralph Lauren, nigga.
You feel me? It sound more, you know, but yeah, you
it's
feel
not
me?
Ralph Lauren. Like,
And I used to work at Ralph Lauren, and it used to be like Lauren, like I'm
what
like,
do you mean,
nigga, y'all
Lauren?
niggas have no class. Y'all have no class.
Y'all
Why
have no
saying,
class.
You feel me? But long story short, you
Bro,
feel me? Like, I was
flipped it
known
on
as
them.
like
Facts.
Ralph Lauren. You feel me? So like, essentially, I changed it to Mass Lauren. You feel me? Because I looked at myself as like a young Ralph Lauren, but in Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? And like, so that was like kind of the moniker that I kind of like, you know, took. But just like, you know, I was definitely a fan of like Travis Scott. So like, just hearing how he came up with his name, how Travis was like named after his uncle, and then Scott was just like his influence from Kid Cudi.
Yep.
You feel me? So it's just like he kind of just made himself that ultimate superhero that he kind of imagined as a kid.
yeah, he made his own Max Bigavell type shit.
You feel me? That inspired me to kind of just like dig deeper with my name. So like, you feel me? At the time, like, you know, Yotic was like Young Exotic. You feel me? And then, you know, so it was Yotic like Young Exotic at one point, but like niggas kind of just created I kind of created my own word. You feel me? Yotic, Young Exotic, just like, you feel me?
Facts.
And then the Wiz part is like, you know, a term of endearment, or it's just like, you know how niggas have like little, young, da 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 da. Like Wiz was kind of just like the, you feel me?
Yeah, just the, you know,
You
that,
feel me?
that
It's
razzle dazzle.
Yeah, it's what added that. You feel me? That WizYotic. So like, you feel me?
Facts.
Like, so, and for people that don't know, Khalifa, like in Arabic, a Khalifa is like a
Successor.
You feel me? Like a Khalifa. Like I could see the word in my head, but I can't explain. Like Khalifa is like a successor, but like not a prophet, but like somebody like
It's a
of
position.
that, yeah, like stature, like, you
Yeah,
feel me?
it's a stature. It's
yeah,
like
it's a status, like, you feel me? A Khalifa is like, nigga, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, where's Khalifa? And then there's WizYotic, and I kind of played off of that because it's like Khalifa's Arabic. Once again,
yeah. So you mentioned Wiz Khalifa, you mentioned Travis Scott. You know, it's like a two-part question. So first, yeah, what are some of like your musical influences in terms of just like artists? You know,
off the top of my head, like heavy music, influences would be like obviously Travis Scott, Wiz Khalifa, Fabulous, Big Sean, and then from there, kind of just funnels through into like, you know, like, cause I listen to a lot of different music, you know what I'm saying, like growing up. So like, I had phases where I was into that, like, you know, backpack rap, like, you feel me? I was listening to Mac Miller, I was listening to fucking
that Kool-Aid and frozen pizza.
Yeah, I was listening to Earth
Gang.
Gang, you feel me? I was listening
Bro.
to Flatbush Zombies and Underachievers, and like I was listening to all those different things, but like in
That
terms
pro
of like
era
the
wave.
heavy, like, yeah, definitely, like Capital Steez actually is one of my favorite like artists, like, you feel me? Black Petunia is my favorite song.
Do you know any shorties that considered themselves indigo children at any point? You don't have to name them, obviously, but like, I can definitely think of some that had
yeah, 'cause,
indigo
you know, 'cause
child in that fucking
it was-
Instagram bio.
Yeah, because it's also the fucking Jaden Smith influence too. You feel me?
Yeah,
That whole
Jaden
like,
Smith had them little niggas thinking
yeah,
they was
bro,
smart.
yeah, the
nigga.
Misfits and all that. Like,
Yeah,
man,
nigga.
but yeah, nah, that Jaden Smith influence definitely brought about a lot of like, you know, people that felt as if they were indigo children
A
and
lot
shit
of
like that.
Dreamcatcher tattoos.
You feel me? Like
And that whatever it is it a blanket? Is it a tapestry?
tapestry.
Yeah, that thing on top of the bed, bro.
Yeah, it's a tapestry.
Yeah, that tapestry, man. Shout out that tapestry.
real
man.
college vibes, man.
Yeah,
Real college
man.
vibes.
That tapestry, man. That shit meant you was home away.
he was in good hands.
That's all state stand.
But yes, sir. You feel me? But
Shout
like,
out the
yeah.
colleges too. You feel me? Shout out the
Facts.
whole every college in downtown.
Feel me?
Suffolk.
Dogs, like
Shout out Suffolk, shout out Emerson.
word to OG Swagger Dick. You feel me? I love college bitches. You feel me? All my bitches in college. You feel me? So like, Feel me?
what I'm saying?
Northeastern hoes. You feel me? Amherst hoes. Feel me? Nigga, but nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. But, like, yeah, in terms of the influences and shit, like, for me, it's phases and eras. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, facts.
so,
Because
like,
like that early Wiz Khalifa, not but like towards after Rolling Papers, I feel. Did you fuck with Only Niggas in First Class? You was fucking with that album?
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
It was some misses on there.
It was like
Let's have the Wiz Khalifa conversation.
yeah, no.
We
Only
can
nigga in
Wiz
First Class.
Khalifa
That
talk.
shit was like, cause at the time niggas had like Maybach Music and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas had like Wale, you feel me? And
with
like
Dice Pineapples type shit.
You know what I'm saying? But like what Wiz Khalifa did with it was just make that like luxury airplane music that you could smoke weed to. You feel me? Like,
facts.
Like I feel like with the MMG shit was like Maybach music, like Hustlers music, like
You could
luxury.
it's like luxury trap house.
Yeah, like it's luxury gangster music. It's like, you know how they say like gangsters get fat and move to Miami, so that was the sound of that, I would say.
facts.
You see what I'm saying? So like what Wiz Khalifa did with it was kind of just take that sound and just make it like some put Flight School, like with a twist of Flight School. You feel what I mean? Like so
that Flight School mixtape.
yeah, it was
classic.
horribly great. You know what I'm saying? It's horribly
It's
great.
cringy, but I still like
But
boarding
that
pass.
was,
Boarding pass is
but
still.
that's what I'm saying. Like so early Wiz Khalifa
material.
was so cringe. It was so cringe, but it was fire how cringe it was. Cause it's like you hear how he was kind of just slowly just catching it.
Yeah,
You feel me?
You feel me? He had it fine tuned with that cushion orange juice. Orange juice. It was a lock. That Taylor Alderdice.
Yeah.
That's when he kind of brought cushion orange juice.
But you
to
feel
the
me? Like
world
shout
with
out
it.
to Max B, cause like that's where like
yeah.
that whole like cringe.
Yeah,
Those cringy singing hooks, like you feel me, like that.
like if you don't get it, if you just
Yeah,
hear
like-
Max B the first time and you're just gonna be like, huh?
Feel me?
But like unless
like-
you just hear the right song and you're drunk enough, nigga, and then you gonna lock into the shit, bro.
Yeah, you know that song, it ain't that serious.
Yeah, he did that
Bro, I
over the,
fucking- Yo, that song used to make me feel so
What beat is that?
uncomfortable.
That's the beat.
Ooh.
That hey you. That's the Bobby Valentino shit.
Oh shit.
You know what's even crazier? So, just thinking of random influences, like so you remember that Ink My Whole Body shit by Wiz Khalifa, bro?
Yeah.
So I was watching that Benzino shit, that interview,
Yeah.
and the same sample that Wiz Khalifa used on Ink My Whole Body, that's the same sample that fucking Benzino used for this shit. The song's called like One in the Chamber or some shit. But
Sheesh.
that's the song that like they said that he was talking about killing police and shit like that.
Damn.
So like the song that brought all the heat on him and all that, and
Yeah.
like it's the same sample from that Wiz Khalifa shit, bro. And it's just crazy to
Damn.
me because Wiz Khalifa had that show in Boston that blew him up when everybody rushed the stage, and
Yep.
yeah, so like it's crazy how this shit's all just like a flat circle.
Yeah,
No
it's
bullshit.
energy. You feel me? You can use the energy to manifest whatever it is that you desire, and not that you think that you desire, but what you like. You feel me? The actions.
But what's your like I feel like every, my era and under, you feel me, we all had our like smoking weed when we weren't supposed to, listening to Wiz Khalifa album. You
Yeah,
feel me? What was
yeah.
that for you?
Oh,
Which album was that?
All right, so this is the thing. I wasn't smoking weed when I was listening to Wiz Khalifa like that. So like when I got to high school, it was 28 grams. You feel me? And the introduction to that was like, yo, my man said, bro, you just gotta smoke a blunt, bro, and play this album. And this is when niggas first started like really smoking for real.
Yeah,
Cause
so
like
that-
in middle school, I had smoke. You feel me? Fun fact, I went to the Boys and Girls Club, and niggas had rolled up with notebook paper.
Oh my God.
Yeah, niggas had rolled. It's some niggas that were there that I will not name, but bro, niggas rolled up with notebook paper, and I don't even think I got high for real, but I tricked myself out and I thought it was high. You feel
Man,
me?
you were probably high as fuck off the note paper.
I don't think
alone,
I inhaled it though. I didn't know how to inhale.
which is
at
crazy
that
though,
point.
because now even if I don't inhale, if I just, you feel me, like I'm still
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
high, bro. Like
So
know.
and then it wasn't until like I got to high school, niggas really like the first time I got high was off a bowl. Niggas hit that bowl, bro. Nigga.
bro, that bowl, that cough, what you coughed
Bro.
both lungs out or just one?
Bro, I didn't even know it. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The way that weed hit me the first time, nigga, bro, I was sitting outside of Ill Wife, nigga, on the bench, bro. And, like, nigga, it just, like, I don't know, like, you know how you just be stuck, nigga.
Did the colors and shit get brighter and shit?
Bro, I was just stuck, bro, and I was stuck and had to realize, oh shit, I'm
Just
high.
make sure you're a little close to the mic.
Oh, it's just yeah, no, I got stuck and I had to realize, like, oh shit, I'm high right now, like,
yeah,
you feel me? Like, I was on my, like, yo, I gotta get home, bro, like, like, nigga,
Yeah,
got on the train, bro, you feel me? I felt like the lady across from me was, like, saying some shit to me, like, feel me? And, like, I was just like, yo, like, knocked out, woke up at Andrew, got off, nigga, walked to the crib, nigga, fucking killed the kitchen, nigga, mad snacks, bro, went to sleep, nigga, slept that shit off, then I was like, I'm never smoking again, I'm never doing this shit again, and it was kind of just like that until I kind of just got used to smoking weed.
And then it was like, yeah, nah, I need to smoke again, nigga.
You feel me? Because once again, like, there was, like, like, weed used to be illegal, so, like,
yeah,
like, you feel me, getting caught with that, like, nigga, anytime I see police, I used to be nook, like, yo, like, you feel me, like,
bro, that shit used to be crazy getting pulled over because of the smell of weed. Like, we
yeah,
smelled
at
weed
the
as
time,
you
niggas
was
didn't even
driving
have,
by,
like,
huh?
niggas didn't even have, like, vapes like that, disposable vapes and shit, like, how that shit is now, like, it was just the beginning, so niggas had the vapes with, like, where you had to, like, build a, you know what I'm saying?
Remember the dry herb vapes? You had to put the actual weed in the vape. I'm like, nigga, this shit is burning.
I got one of those, like, my senior year?
I thought I was
junior year.
on.
Yeah, nah, fucking, you see that exactly, because it was the early stage, because before it'd just be the battery and then the fucking attachment on top, you feel me? And essentially, you would build the coil and put the fucking cotton through and then feed the juice, but they would also have the dry herb chamber, too, you feel me, as an attachment, so it was just like,
that weed shit, bro. Remember it didn't start with it, but like on like that nigga history, bro. Remember the G Pen nigga when Snoop dropped that G Pen nigga?
Facts. But that was a dry herb one. That was a dry herb one.
You put that weed on that coil, nigga.
And I was just like, exactly. Bro. And then, like, if you had dabs back then,
oh nah, you
know
was
what I'm saying?
Shit,
if you had
bro.
the wax pen back then, you was that nigga for real, like, straight up, like, bro, like, nigga, dab pens didn't hit until, like, my senior year of high school. Like, that's when, like, they actually had, like, dab pens for real. Like, and if someone had it, like, they had a plug for that shit. And then on top of that, when I got to, like, freshman year in college, like, yeah, bro, that was when, like, they had the fucking THC Juul cartridge shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's when people started having, like, the actual, like, you know, cartridges for the 1 gram cartridges for the dabs and all of that. And then, you know, so it was just a whole, like, the way that shit was ushered in was just like, like.
And then in terms of like niggas is jumping all around. But,
yeah,
you know,
and then weed became legal. And then now this dispensary, you can go get all that shit niggas was grabbing off the streets and finding plug. At the time, you had a
yeah, remember those fucking TKO cards,
yeah,
bro? Niggas
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
and then bro, TKO cards.
Like,
oh my god, y'all niggas done took 30 years off our collective lives,
like,
selling us them bullshit ass
fucking rat poisoning them shits, bro.
Nigga.
Like, niggas used to sell niggas vegetable oil, bro. Like, in that, like,
dog, what was it keratin? Keratin, was that it?
No. It was fucking
vitamin E.
I know what it's called. Glycerin, vegetable glycerin. Yeah,
dog.
Yeah, that's niggas. And at the time there was niggas that so my boy Sean, shout out to Sean. He had like this homemade juice that his man's made. It was like a Sour Patch flavor. You feel what I'm saying? He basically took the vegetable glycerin and added some type of flavor somehow, but like it ended up being healthier for you or some shit like that. But like, yeah, that shit used to taste like Sour Patches, bro. Like, yeah, like glycerin, yeah, nigga, like that's what they was making, you know what I'm saying, the juice off of, essentially. You feel me?
So when Kai Bills was up here, I asked him about the PK versus the sour. I feel like that's a little bit that's a little bit before your time. Even that's a little bit, that's before me and Kai Bills, like the real sour.
The real sour, yeah, because I've heard stories.
Because the sour, like on some real shit, bro. Remember Grand Theft Auto 4? With Nico with all right, so nigga, on the hip hop station on that shit, there's a fucking song with Joel Ortiz, Saigon, and someone else.
Sheesh.
And I remember exactly. And then I remember on that shit, the nigga was talking about fucking like that old school sour. Joel Ortiz said some shit like that, and I was like, all right, I don't know about no sour for real. Yeah. But I felt like, so I kind of modified the question, you feel me, to fit the, you know what I'm saying, the age bracket a little bit more. So if you had to choose between them, real cookies or real runts, you feel me? Prime. Talking about prime real cookies, prime real runts, right before it, not like the runts now with this pink run shit and all of that.
Yeah. To be honest, man, like, no bullshit. That you know what I'm saying. That wax room, you feel me? That you know. You feel me? Like I definitely, man, I'm going with cookies, bro. Gary Payton, you know what I'm saying? Like Gary Payton, bro. Like
Facts.
niggas, like there was a point in
when
time
it first dropped.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like there was a point in time where like, nigga, last summer or even this summer, nigga, every day niggas get in the car and play fucking Wiz Khalifa Burner, Nipsey Hussle, like nigga, like
Wax room.
You feel
Great
me?
song.
Like, bro,
Niggas
like,
probably gonna play that after this. No bullshit.
literally, bro, niggas to play that start the day, nigga. Word, roll the blunt, nigga. Word, bro, niggas is on the road. You feel me? Like so, cookies like all day, but like Runch, you know what I'm saying? Like Runch was a cool wave and all of that, but like, man, back when cookies was like, once again, when it's like you had to know somebody to get your hands on that, like that's when it was at its peak, I would say.
So what
You know
about
what I'm
that
saying?
cookies, or when those real Gorilla Glues was dropping?
Yeah, so like,
If you had to
no
pick
bullshit,
between those, you
Gorilla Glue, like
when them GG4s and shit was first, like when them
I ain't gonna
shits
lie,
was
so,
hitting for real, bro.
shout
Like
out-
right after that, like right after niggas got like they tried to throw that bullshit purple punch shit in the
Yep,
midst of it
yep,
all to
yep.
disrupt it. But I'm talking about when them GGs was
so
beautiful.
fucking
Chef's kiss. Whoever was growing that, man. Dogs.
for the can damn, I forgot the name of it, but my boy Elias from Watertown at the time, he got his own shit in Maine now. Fucking, it's like Canterbury or some shit like that. Yeah, it was like Canterbury. But long story short, back in the day, he had this Gorilla Glue from Maine. Like that shit was grown in Maine, and like yo, that shit was like teal, and that shit like was really sticky. Like that shit, like that shit broke apart. Like, but when you broke it, yeah, bro, that
Bad
shit
residue
was,
on your
yeah,
fingers,
bro,
nigga.
and,
Like that shit used to really be stick. Like man.
Yeah, nah, dogs.
Like the spliffs of that used to, like if you was rolling papers with that on some shit, bro, man, forget it, bro. That shit was sticking on to the paper. That shit was really wild times, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But then on the flip side, what are some, since you're in the brand space in terms of the fashion element, you feel me? What are some designers you draw influence from? You feel me? And beyond just designers, I mean, you already said real, but like, what are some other, just where do you draw inspiration from? Period. Obviously, designers first, though.
So, a lot of the influence comes from Ralph Lauren. That's like a frame of reference that I go to a lot. Virgil, of course, just in terms of like designing the room that the clothes are gonna be in. But essentially, like I draw inspiration from like, realistically, I just kind of draw inspiration from kind of like just what's going on now, and kind of just my interpretation on it, essentially. So like, realistically, I'm creating the clothes for like how I envision. Like I'm basically designing the room. Like I'm designing the room. I'm designing what the people in the room are gonna be wearing, what they're gonna look like. You feel what I'm saying? But like in terms of like brands, definitely like Off-White and Ralph Lauren are definitely like two of the you feel me? And like, Nike, Jordan, you feel me? Adidas, you know what I'm saying? Like just like all the like the Mount Rushmore of clothing brands, like, you know what I'm saying? And like just all of that. That's where like the inspiration comes from, essentially. But yeah, Ralph Lauren's up there. Like number one, Ralph Lauren, definitely.
Nah, that's fire. So, what are some goals you have for go-getters? You feel me? Like, what are some things that some heights you want to take the brand up to? We're in the, whatever these industry people be saying, last quarter. We're in the last quarter, so don't let the last quarter go by without, what are some goals that you have marked? You feel me? That you're trying to,
In terms of go-getters, in terms of like go-getters and just like goals for the brand, essentially, in terms of the media space, I want to definitely perfect my craft in terms of just my process of just presenting how it looks, you feel me, before, You get the clothes because like I spent a lot of time on designing the clothes and making sure that the shit like comes out looking right, like essentially. So now it's just how it's conceptualized, you know what I'm saying, for when the clothes sells out, you feel me? And all that's left is all the promo that niggas did to push the initial run. So realistically just the atmosphere of the brand.
You want to elevate that, so you want kind of the
just like the optic of how Go Getters is looked at. In terms of the music, you know what I'm saying? Like the music, just just staying up to date. Just the ratio of like music that I make.
Fucking weed. I'm like, what the hell, nigga? I done flattened these nuggets out, nigga. That shit crazy. Man, that shit crazy. I done vacuum sealed the weed, nigga.
Yeah, that should be the. Yeah.
Terrible. My fault.
Yeah, that's
That's part of the game. You feel me?
Yeah, this is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You might win some, but you just lost one. But nah, you said you want to elevate the where we gonna take this shit, man?
Music,
where's some markets? Where we gonna take this shit? Where's some places that you want to see Go Getters pop up? Obviously, you about to have Boston on lock. You feel me? Once,
yeah.
Because the thing is, on some real shit, y'all, this nigga don't even let niggas buy the shit. I seen this nigga pull up to the block like, with boxes of the shit. Nigga asked the nigga, yo, how much is this? The nigga just got quiet.
Yeah, bro, cause no bullshit for me, bro. Like I have a background, like so before like Go Getters and shit, like niggas was like before Go Getters was like what it is now, like niggas was bootlegging. You feel me? Outside of like your favorite artist show, you know what I'm saying? So like essentially, like you know what I'm saying, like niggas was illegally selling shirts. You feel me? Like illegally selling, merch that wasn't official from the artist. So from that, it taught me like, nigga, it's a shirt, like that shit gonna sell. A shirt, hat, nigga, sock, whatever, it's gonna sell. Like someone's gonna buy it, So like essentially the goal isn't selling is the last part. So for me it's just making sure that the optic is there, so that once it's sold, you know what I'm saying, like the like once it's sold, there's something that people can look at and be like, damn, I missed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just sell it and it's gone. And then now it's like, I don't put into all this bread into, making the product. And then I don't take the time to properly give the product the
room to breathe.
You feel me? Like the promotion it needs, or like the optic it needs. You feel me? Like, I don't like, so that's really what it is for me. And like, is it like my strongest suit? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of bread that I missed out on. You feel me, doing that. But like, you feel me, for me it's like, all the time that I'm taking to get this shit right, once I do have it together, it's just gonna be a matter of,
because the shit's gonna fly regardless. But it's like, what do I have, like you said, what do I have left? At what moments have I created around these products, so that it's more so like a feeling associated with this product, as opposed to just something I could sell. But where's some places you want to see the brand, man, ideally? Once they start tagging the brand in those Instagram posts, what are some locations, man? Where's some places
in terms of stores, like
not even necessarily stores. I mean, stores too.
Yeah, just see the brand, like
markets, anything.
No bullshit. I definitely want Go Getters to be like more present in the local space. You feel me? So like, even if it's not me, somehow having a hand, or like somehow having like a presence, you feel me, in a lot of the local spaces. You feel me? Whether that's like basketball tournaments, or like having open photo shoots. So doing it basically a social event, you feel me, where the people are the focus, you feel me? So essentially like an open photo shoot, you feel me, where like, like I'll have like a section of clothes, probably some like some stylists, couple photographers, maybe a videographer, you feel me, and then just many different people in the room. Have a wall, you feel me, like maybe like one of those like red carpet wall type shit. You know what I'm saying? And, people are the focus, so they take the pictures, you feel me? And then after, it's a kickback vibe, you feel me? Network, whatever. So, like, for me, it's like just kind of finding a way to implicate the brand in real life and just apply it to, like, real life scenarios and to the things that are going on around me, you feel me? and just kind of just taking that on the road and just building off of that.
So you still look to get that saturation in the local space first. You feel like that's a goal. Not saying it's your only goal, but it's definitely something you're looking towards.
Facts in the local space, and just like just having a presence, and just you know, just like, you know, because growing up, you know, the city team had a heavy presence.
Yeah, city team is fucking
with like a lot of people, like, you know, from around the way and like that were into sports. You know, the city team was really there. So like, you know, like I kind of want Go Getters to be something that, like, you know, the kids kind of look at. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of this shit, like, even when it comes to the music and like even the clothes or like just the branding and all of that, like, I really think about myself when I was in middle school. I really think about myself when I was in elementary school, and I'm trying to like essentially cater to that person. You know what I'm saying? And like kind of engage that person, you feel me? Like inspire that person. So that's kind of just the whole idea, essentially. You feel me? It's just, you feel me? Because like, you know, like you go out to like spots in the scene, you do shit in the scene, and it's only a certain amount of people there. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many other people that are tuned in that didn't get to make it. You feel me? That can't make it. They're not even old enough. So like, I always think about that. You feel me? And kind of just try to send messages to that person somehow. Like send a, you feel me? Just kind of leave that trail for that person, essentially. So like, that's just the whole outlook on the shit. But just like I said, just kind of just focusing in on that, building, and just taking that on the road, essentially.
How important do you think it is for like budding creators, kind of like just creators, period, whether you be a rapper, designer, fucking graffiti artist, nigga, breakdancer, whatever? How important do you think it is for them to develop develop skills maybe outside of their medium that can still help them sustain themselves? Because you're doing the tinting shit now with no bullshit. You feel me? Like, you know, how important you think that is, learning new skills to sustain yourself aside from just the skill of getting a job?
Yeah. Essentially, it's just creating ecosystems and just pooling resources. So I think that's just really important. Like I said, just pooling resources and damn, what did I say? Pooling resources and just creating an ecosystem. You feel me? Essentially, that's what's gonna be able to liberate you as a creative. So like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like, you know, there's people that are out here that are like in a rush to make money off of this, and although that like is something that comes with the success in these fields, that's not necessarily the goal. We're not looking to make money from the craft, like in order to survive. Like obviously, you know, you cash out when you build that value and get to that point, but like realistically, it's just creating different streams of income that can, you know, support you while you're on your journey with your craft, you know. So that's really that.
All right, man. So let's see. I got a couple other questions. These seem pretty straightforward. I mean, shit, Vapor Supreme. Actually, before we get into some more of those, I stole the quick time with Slime. You feel me? Nori got to hold that. Okay. But before we get into that necessarily, what talk about like, bro, like not necessarily the anime influence. I don't know if you were anime nigga like that to that extent, but just in terms of maybe Pokemon or just video games or just like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of like those kind of interests. You feel me? Cause you be having the Funko collection and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a lot of times. Oh yeah, that's also like a influence that I forgot to add, which was a lot of time, like, you know, my like ideas in terms of the clothes like don't necessarily come from brands, but it also comes from silhouettes from like characters and like shows or like games and shit like that. So like I wasn't like heavy into anime. I got into anime late, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I used to make fun of anime niggas, but it wasn't until like high school. My mans at the time, he had put me on to Death Note, like, you feel me? And that was kind of like
Death
my
Note's
first.
That's the one for me too.
That's like the easiest one that you can get people that don't watch anime into anime.
The concept, I feel, is so interesting.
Yeah,
that you have
it's like,
to
where'd
be
you
like,
get this book?
Yeah,
and whatever you write in this book, nigga, you have the power of like, yeah, bro, you got like this new you feel me? Great power, great responsibility. So now you have this new responsibility at the palm of your hands. You feel me? And just seeing like the development and how the nigga like just lost it.
Yeah.
With just the more access to.
And the more he learned how to use the shit,
yeah, the more irresponsible he became.
Yeah,
you feel me?
You get consumed by this power.
Yeah.
Nah,
so.
Death Note. Do you fuck with any other anime besides that? Does Dragon Ball count?
Dragon Ball kinda counts.
Kinda counts, but that shit don't really count.
Demon Slayer, Tokyo Ghoul, like fucking.
Have you seen that racing one? There's like ones with the whips. They like race on this mountain. I forget what the name of it is.
Only racing shit I was into, cartoon anime-ish type shit, was like Speed Racer type shit.
Yeah. Speed the Racer.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, no bullshit. That was like kind of, you feel me? But like,
Samurai
I
Jack,
was.
that's not an anime though. But Samurai
It's not.
Jack
Oh man.
You know, I ain't with that said trip. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm not built for the said trip that come with that shit.
Let me say this. I'm not an anime nigga, but I definitely watch cartoons. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because like, no bullshit. Like, yeah, in terms of cartoons, like, yeah, I used to watch Cartoon Network. I used to be on Nickelodeon and fucking Disney Channel. You feel me? So like, that's where a lot of like, especially Cartoon Network, like early Cartoon Network, Ed, and Eddie, Codename Kids Next Door.
You watch Rocket Power?
Rocket Power,
Bro,
fucking.
Nigga. You said Code Lyoko though?
Code Lyoko, yeah.
Nah,
you
you gotta for that Code Lyoko one.
Feel me? That was like,
bro, that's the shit that made me low key want to go to the boarding school and shit. Because I was like, all right, these niggas is out
on
here
some shit,
doing whatever, no bullshit. Like, yeah, nah, that Code
superheroes, nigga. Like,
Code Lyoko was insane. Rocket Power was that shit.
Yeah,
Samurai Jack.
You feel me? So like,
Kids
like,
Next Door too. That shit used to go crazy. That Codename Kids Next Door.
Fucking what's it called? The robot girl. What's the one? My
teenage robot.
My teenage robot. Fucking Zoe 1-on-1 was 1-on-1.
Zoe
You feel me? Like,
bro.
yeah, you feel me? Like
Zoe
that.
1-on-1 was so turned. She got pregnant in real life, nigga.
Yeah, nah,
Dogs,
facts,
bro.
facts,
They had to stop the show, nigga. I was
you feel
like,
me?
oh.
But like, yeah, nah, like, you feel me? Like all of those, like, you know, like. Cartoon Network for sure, like, feel me? Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Toonami, like that was my shit.
They used to have the Afro Samurai, Cowboy Bebop.
You feel me? So like,
that's the anime. You know, have you seen that? FLCL is the name of it.
I don't think so.
It's called Fooly Cooly. That shit is wreck, bro. Like some nigga gets hit upside the head with a guitar by some alien shorty.
Damn.
And then this nigga grow a fucking alien out of his forehead, nigga. And shit just start getting crunchy for the nigga, dog.
That's just crazy.
But yeah.
But yeah, no, a lot of like the ideas and shit are just like, even when it comes to the music and shit, like a lot of the inspiration comes from like the cartoons or like the anime, like, you know what I'm saying, like, cause it's like, for me, like I'm a Back to the Future fan, so like Marty McFly, you know what I'm saying, like the Nike Air Max, that's my shit, you feel me, like. And, like, I don't know if, like, it's this whole, like, loophole online and shit, but apparently Rick and Morty and Back to the Future essentially is the same thing.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I've never thought of that, but it's, looking at it, yeah, it's the same concept.
You feel me? They just made a TV show around it, essentially. But, like, Rick, I fuck with Rick from Rick and Morty, and I fuck with Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Like, that's kind of just the crossover that I essentially, like, But yeah, in terms of like,
nah, that shit, I never thought of it that way, but that shit makes perfect sense. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, that shit's fire. Damn.
You feel me? Damn. So like, yeah, like just essentially it was just like all these like different things are like just what influence like cause a lot of the fits that sometimes these niggas like in Dragon Ball, sometimes the fits niggas would wear
would be
just
clean,
like,
bro, on
like,
some shit. What's his name? Gohan? Nah, Trunks. Trunks would pull
was
up
fly
drip
as fuck,
every
nigga. Like,
trip.
you feel me? Like, cause that like even where it's a little Uzi, Super Saiyan Trunks, like that was like, you
with
feel
the
me? Like it's a lot of
jacket and all
feel
that.
me?
Yeah,
So,
nah,
like,
he pull up on some shit.
Dogs. So like it's just like a lot of different just. You feel me? Or when Bulma put Vegeta in the motherfucking Hawaiian shirt, nigga, that nigga was tight, nigga. You feel me? The pink Hawaiian shirt.
With the flip-flops, nigga, and the sandals. Yeah, he had to
that nigga
hold
was
that.
tight, but
that nigga had to sit on the sidelines while they went and fought some shit. It did something like that, bro. She really domesticated that nigga, bro.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? With like the cartoons and animes and shit, like you'll hear like Trippie Redd have like a lot of these references and shit, and you be like, damn, this nigga watch cartoons, like you know what I'm saying?
Watch for real.
You
like,
feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like that. That's kind of just like the effect that it had on me, and that's kind of like because when I hear niggas rap about, you feel me, da-da-da, like, whatever, like, nigga, I'm like, oh, shit, this nigga knows, like, this nigga was there, like, you feel me, like,
watching the fuck out that shit.
Like, I don't even know if niggas remember Skyfall or Freefall or whatever it was, the Cartoon Network game, where, like, you can basically be every character. Like, you could basically create your own character in this, like, universe. It was kind of like, IMVU type shit, or, like, but it was, like, essentially you created your own character, and, like, you're in the Cartoon Network universe, and basically it's like there's, like, a parallel of, like, these green evil versions of them. Like, so, like, you can log online and do the missions and meet the different Cartoon Network characters, get builds, like, get some of the, like, weapons, or, like
that shit was really ahead.
Yeah, like, you feel me? So, like,
that's hard.
Just shit like that, bro. It's just mad, just influences that just, like, literally just play into how niggas conceptualize real life now. Like, you feel me? It's kind of like a coping mechanism to kind of rationalize things in our lives. You feel me? So, like,
nah, dogs, because Rocket Power for sure, like, just influences. Just there's like a kind of energy, you feel me? A kind of energy around that show. These niggas was just kind of always on the go doing some fly shit. Cause you never see that nigga auto rocket in school. Yeah. And none of them shits.
Cause, like, even Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? Like, playing Pokemon on a Game Boy and shit, like, the game starts when you leave the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't go through how this nigga grew up and all of that. Like, no, the game starts as soon as he walks out the crib, and then you kind of just
meet people,
become into this elite Pokemon trainer. You feel me? So, like, that's kind of what just, like, taught me how to not be afraid of the world in a sense. You feel me? So,
which one you started on? Which Pokemon you started
Emerald.
On what system?
Game Boy Advance.
Yo.
Yeah, Emerald.
Fire.
That's that green, you feel me?
That's fire, nigga. I started with that good old-fashioned red, nigga, on that Game Boy Color,
red,
nigga.
Ruby red.
With the Charizard on it or whatever the fuck, bro.
See, that wasn't... You see, my starter Pokemon, bro.
Nah, my starter Pokemon was some chip shit. I picked, like fucking...
No, I'm saying the three at the beginning, though. Like, the three, you had Charizard, Squirtle, and fucking... Bulbasaur, yeah.
Or whatever
whatever, nigga.
Yeah.
But... Those, like, I didn't have those three. Those weren't my three. You feel me?
What was your three?
My three was fuck. What were the three, bro? I'm terrible.
It was like some new shit.
Emerald wasn't the same three. Hold up.
Nah. Those three is only with, like, cause it's like with the red, blue, and I think the yellow one is when you get those like regular three. I think maybe it was with the yellow one they added some like shock Pokemon or something. That's how you got Pikachu or some shit like that.
It's Draco, Torchic, and Mudkip.
Mudkip. Is that like the
Trico.
Machamp shit? Like a Earth Pokemon? Let's see.
Those were the three.
Oh yeah,
I
remember them. That three is not the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pokemon Emerald. I feel like you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, as you can see, like I'm literally just right behind, like right.
Yeah, it's
after.
right there. It's right there.
Niggas got the starter three. Like, bro, if I had fucking Charizard,
because it used to just be 150. That was it. It used to be only 150.
Yeah, and then from there it got like to whatever, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so exactly from Pokemon Emerald. So when I stopped playing Pokemon, I stopped playing at Pokemon Platinum. I had every Pokemon except for Arceus, and the thing was, I had gotten my DS stolen. In 5th grade, you feel me?
Shit.
This nigga had told me, oh yeah, just put your DS in your jacket pocket, bro. You feel me? Yeah, bro. My dumb ass listened to this nigga. Lunchtime I go looking for my shit gone, bro.
Nigga lined you, bro.
Lined my shit, bro. Feel me? And that shit turned me evil, bro. Like,
that shit turned me
feel me? Cause like you feel me? I was no bullshit. When I had Pokemon in my life, bro, nigga, there wasn't too much shit I was worried about, bro. But once that Game Boy got taken away, it's kind of just... That shit turned me something different, bro. Like,
yeah, I feel like
that's when I started getting into fights and all of that shit. Like, cause nigga, it was just like, bro, y'all niggas done took Pokemon from me, bro.
Y'all niggas don't
like,
give a fuck about me.
Yeah,
obviously.
Bro. Like, nigga, I'm not bothering y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas, like, bro, like, yeah, I got Pokemon, nigga. So what, nigga? I had to really, you feel me, start squaring up and shit. So like, no bullshit, like straight up, like, you feel me?
I had to start squaring up.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like. Pokemon, like, and that's why even now to this day, like, That's why to this
Oh,
day, like
shit.
you'll see like my Funko Pops and stuff like
Yeah.
that, my collectibles, because I feel like I'm making up for the time lost as a kid that I missed out on. You feel me? Like
feel that.
I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a kid, but nigga, I threw all them shits out. Dogs, like I threw them shits away. Like, you feel me? I had Legos, you feel me? So like me collecting the Funko Pops.
I'm
and, like,
salted. I threw my Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
you
out
feel me,
still.
bro?
I'm
Like,
yo, I'm an
I wasn't
idiot,
even a
bro.
Pokemon card playing ass nigga. I played the Pokemon on Nintendo DS.
Yeah,
and
nah,
on
playing
Game Boy, you
Pokemon
feel
cards
me?
was too. You had
But-
to like flip a coin and shit.
Yeah, bro, that shit,
was too
niggas
much.
wasn't playing no Pokemon cards. Niggas was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you feel me? But the thing was, like, and you know, some of my shits, you know, the 99-cent store over there by on Dorchester Ave, nigga, that's where I got some of my shits. I ain't gonna lie, some of my shits was fake, you know what I'm saying?
I
But
didn't even
nigga,
think about that. There might have been fake Pokemon cards.
yeah, niggas
Those
would go
was-
right to the 99-cent. I remember the day that shit opened. Niggas would go to the 99-cent store and go get fucking Pokemon cards, you feel me? So, like,
But what? They didn't have the real Pokemon on them. Like, how was they fake cards?
so you can tell the difference because, like,
the laminate on it or something.
I mean, not Pokemon card, Yu-Gi-Oh card. You could tell because at the bottom of a
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh card, there's like this holographic little box.
Okay.
You feel me? And like the knockoff ones weren't that great.
Nah, and you could tell. Now that you're saying that, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna hold you, bro. Niggas definitely had. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah.
niggas had some fraudulent fucking Exodias
Yeah,
and fucking
you feel
obelisks
me?
and shit. No
Yeah.
bullshit. Cause the hit points shit, that writing on the hit points
Yeah.
thing, that shit used to. That's crazy. This
Yeah.
nigga, bro. I wasn't
So, like,
even
it
thinking
was-
about
yeah,
that. You
so,
bitch
like,
ass niggas have fake Yu-Gi-Oh
You feel me?
cards,
So
bro.
like you could get through on niggas that, you know what I'm saying, didn't know, like, or
Yeah.
that like also had fake cards too. But like realistically, it was like, yeah,
Nah,
nigga,
it was
like
some niggas that you
some
could
niggas
tell.
you cannot play Pokemon. I mean Yu-Gi-Oh. I keep saying Pokemon. You can't play Yu-Gi-Oh with. You feel me? Because nigga, your cards
Bro,
aren't official.
Niggas really had fake, bro. It was literally
Niggas used
that
to go to the
fucking-
Boys and Girls Club, nigga, and play Pokemon against each other with the wire, nigga. It was one, nigga, connect one to the Game Boy and one to the other one. You feel me?
Bro,
Like,
nah, I forgot about that.
there used
shit,
to be,
bro.
yo, my boy Dave. Shout out to my boy David. You feel me? This nigga, yo,
That's
in middle, I mean, in
crazy.
my boy David and fucking at the Boys and Girls Club, bro. This nigga knew this glitch, bro. Do you turn off your DS a certain way? Like you're saving it, like you save it. I forgot the exact way to do it, but you save it. But like while you're in the middle of saving it, you like turn off the DS.
Yeah.
And then when you turn it back on, you duplicated your Pokemon.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it was some crazy like
That used
niggas
to be
found
the
like
wackest
some,
shit running out of Pokemon, nigga. Like
Yo.
on some shit, you're like in a gym battle, like
Yeah.
deep somewhere deep, nigga. You don't walk through too much tall grass or in
Yeah.
the caves, and nigga, you finally get to a gym, you're battling, you get to the main, bro, and
Facts.
you're just getting critical strikes, bro. Nigga, you looking like, oh, I only got like these chips Pokemons I
Yeah.
picked up along the way, like those bats in the cave, nigga. Like you just grabbed it, zoom,
or even the what was it? Not the fish one that turned into the
carp, whatever carp.
the it's like orange. It's like an orange fish.
Yeah, the Magna Carp or whatever. I think
was
that's
it
what
like
it's
a
called.
mud kip or some shit like that?
I'd have
I
to
don't know,
that's-
but
that's
it
the
turns
Google
into
right
the
there.
it turns into that like water snake shit, the big one. That like, but that one like when it evolves, it has mad damage and shit. But the original version is fucking
Shit,
terrible.
bro. Yeah, nah,
Speaking
you
of
really
nigga, I
stuck.
remember Johnny Test, bro. Johnny Test was my shit, bro.
Johnny Test was hard.
That nigga, yeah, Johnny Test
Ben
was that
10
shit.
was cold.
Ben 10 was that shit too.
My
You feel
nigga,
me? That's
what's
what
his
niggas
name?
got niggas into APs and all that. You feel me? That's what niggas got niggas robbing the AP store and all of that.
Oh,
Ben 10, you
chill,
feel me?
man.
Niggas on me tricks, you feel me? Like,
Oh my goodness, bro.
you feel me? But like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit really do run deep. And like I said, like the reason why like, you feel me? Now I have like still collectibles and shit is like I said, I feel like it makes up for the time lost like in my childhood. And like that shit really be helping me like inspirationally wise. Like I got my
Hell yeah.
Exodia, like I got my Exodia pieces, nigga. Like I ain't got nothing to worry about. You feel me? I got Abalista Tormentor in fucking Raw.
He's that guy,
You feel
yo.
me? So like, nigga, I got that nigga. I got nothing
Oh
to
my
worry.
god,
you feel
the
me?
Wing Dragon of
Yeah,
Raw,
Ring
nigga.
Dragon of
bro,
Raw, you
niggas
feel me?
used to back out them shits. I'd be like, bro, come on.
Feel me? And that's the thing. Those three like.
And how did you get all? What was it? 7 cards or whatever, or 5 cards? How like
You had to shuffle it right. You
Yeah,
had to
you-
low key cheat.
you had
nigga,
to
like,
cheat because you had to
nigga,
get all
if fate-
pieces lined up,
If
nigga.
fate was on your side for you to get all of Exodia, whoo,
Nigga, I'm knocking that board over, bro.
Nigga.
Every trip. Or not that board, but you know them pieces of paper and them
Yeah,
fold
nigga
out
said,
shits, nigga. Get this shit the fuck. Niggas got Exodia, bro. Like, it's like
Yeah.
that episode, like, when they were showing that episode on TV, it's like they dropped it.
Yeah,
They probably
yep,
did drop it
yeah.
around the same time as the episode.
had to.
Nigga, them shits, bro. I swear, bro, that's the only thing that was bootleg more than Yeezy's, nigga.
That nigga Yugi was getting his ass
And he
whooped.
beat an obelisk with that little fucking furry Pokemon, bro.
Facts,
with them
facts.
Little,
you know what I'm talking with the 2 eyes, the brown shit.
That brown shit, bro. He used that multiply shit. I'm like, nigga, yo, don't no one try this at home, bro. You are gonna take a short with this little fucking, what was it called, Kuribo? Some shit remember. Like that, bro. That shit used to be wrecked, bro. But nah, I had my Yu-Gi-Oh time. You feel me? I definitely had my Yu-Gi-Oh time. Nigga, you trying to pretend like they was just cold-hearted killers there the whole trip. Like, damn, nigga, I had to go to school first, nigga. Shit, like,
you feel me? Like, there's a lot. There's just a lot that goes into. You feel me? Like I said, we was all innocent. You know what I'm saying? And then we grew up to become whoever niggas became. You feel me? But like, yeah, there was at one point where there was an equilibrium. And, like, everybody was on the same page. Saturday morning cartoons.
Yep.
Nigga, it was a program. Niggas got with the program essentially. So, you feel me? Like,
was you fucking with what are some like some hobbies you want to pick up, some new shit? You feel me? For me, it's like snowboarding. I want to start getting nice at that snowboarding shit.
For me, it's not really a new hobby, but like, I'm trying to get back into like my martial arts thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely did the boxing, kickboxing, you know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu and shit like that.
And I mean, on some, just, you know, not to cut you off, but you are now fucking, and you know, you pretty close around the way to my boy Stephen Walker. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Spin kick a nigga to fucking oblivion, nigga.
That's,
that nigga.
You feel me?
Shit. But yeah, so you said martial arts, you want to get back into that?
Yeah, definitely. This time, though, I want to fuck with Krav Maga, because, like, Krav Maga, I was trying to fuck with that, like, when I was in high school. I started going to the UFC gym. I, like, spent bread there, like, a couple months, and then the trainer that I was working with, he actually looked like J. Cole on some shit, but the trainer I was working with, he was like, yo, go to Level Ground, you feel me? They basically have a, like, they basically have a program where they, like, you know what I'm saying, for young black kids, you feel me? So, like, essentially I can actually learn and not break my pockets. So I pulled up over there. I ended up working there for some time, you feel me? But yeah, like I said, now, you know, this time around, I should say, I definitely want to fuck with Krav Maga. It's definitely something I, like, was interested in, like, the beginning, like, when I, like, got into, like, my whole martial arts thing. Yeah, for sure.
Word. And then, shit, I mean, the only other, I had one last question about, it was just about some random shit, but it was still fucking, damn, what was it? Damn, nigga, I forgot. No bullshit, niggas forgot the question.
Yeah.
That should be happening, man. But on some real shit, man, this shit was, you know what I'm saying? This shit was a dope episode, man. So you have, just name the project that's out one more time to wrap it all up. and hopefully I can remember the question as
right
you,
now,
as you
it's,
say.
So we got Time is an Illusion. We got WizYotic. We got WizYotic. And then we got Race Against Time, which is like my most recent project. Talk / Long Way From Home. That shit's dropping Friday, as a matter of fact. That shit's dropping this Friday at 3:33 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Eastern time, Eastern Pacific time. I don't know if this video gonna be out by them, but if it's not, nigga, then nigga coming soon. If it's already out, nigga, go check that out.
Facts. And either way you watching it, if you hear this part, you watching it anyway, nigga, you might as well just tap in and stop hating and, you know, get it together.
Yeah, you feel me? X-Bitch Man coming soon, you feel me? Like, nigga, that's gonna be the next phase.
Yeah, how's it working with Xandros, you feel me? That nigga,
working with Xandros, bro. Shout out Xandros. Working with Xandros is really a cohesive process. For me, it's just, you know,
he's one of the good ones, in my opinion.
Yeah, for me with Xandros is it's being okay with not being in full control. Like once I kind of like once it's up in the air, it's kind of like, you feel me, like his call, and then we kind of like build around that, if that makes sense. So like it's kind of just, I have to trust his creative process essentially. And for me, like, as somebody that's very like scheduled, you feel me, like like, you know what I'm saying, I'm like really organized with how like I schedule my time and do things. Me not being in control kind of just leaves me in this suspended animation type shit where I'm just like, worried about how this shit's gonna look because I'm like, yo, like, you feel me? But then
what
when
happens
niggas
when
talk
that
about
shit
it,
come back though? What happens
but when niggas
back?
talk about like the treatment and like the direction, it's like, oh, okay, all right, so he's kind of in the same
Ballpark.
like it's not too far off. You feel me? Because like even like with the process of Experts Mad, it's like, all right, well, I kind of want to be on Newberry Street, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind being somewhere else, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I definitely want to capture Newberry Street, like, I want to, you know what I'm saying? So it was just me just going crazy, like, yo, I want this, I want that. But then when we sat down and talked about it, it was kind of like, oh, this nigga's thinking the same thing. So it was just kind of like that, you feel me? Just trusting the process and kind of just, you know.
Nah, man, he's one of the good ones, you feel me? These videographers, bro, niggas already know how I feel about videographers. I've had my conversation.
It could be a rough transaction.
Yeah,
You feel me? It could be a rough.
He respects the craft, you feel me? I don't think he takes on jobs he doesn't respect for bread. I don't think he's, you know, I just think he doesn't do that. But the last question, and that I remembered, it was, yo, what's the word with the go-getters, the gold digger challenges? So you gonna bring that? Niggas been watching them shits dying, bro.
See, this is my issue.
If he was doing a gold digger test, obviously you could, like, Newberry Street, bro, you could do the gold digger test on Newberry Street, nigga.
The thing is with the, so this is my thing, right? Shout out, Florida made MG. Shout out, what's the other nigga's name?
The other bro that does it, I forget his name, bro.
Nigga? Hold
I
up.
forget his name,
I'm
bro.
gonna find this nigga so we could get his.
By the way,
nigga
shout out Rhythms and Raps too. That has to be another. That has to be another partner of this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Rhythm and Raps. Anybody that's watching this has seen me or Wiz or both of us at their establishment, bro.
Yeah,
You feel me?
no bullshit. Shout out Justin, bro. Justin, real nigga. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. Shout out both Justin.
Yeah,
Justin
I found his name though. You feel me? The gold digger nigga. There's the London's way nigga. Yeah, that nigga go crazy.
Bro.
He gets into care. But this is my thing, right? I fuck around, do that gold digger shit, and
Get in
like
the character for real.
I'd fucking go out of character and just like go for it on some shit, like nigga.
What, like some?
Yeah, bro, like nigga, man, like bro, cause it's like bro, like bro. Like,
nigga,
bro, it's like, nigga, I got this Lamborghini, nigga. I'm on Newberry shit. I just bagged this bitch where she wasn't fucking with me.
I might as well assume that I'm up. You feel me? Like, I might as
bro,
well, right?
I might just have to, bro. I can't keep doing that every trip. I'm gonna fold at least once, cause this is gonna be, man. It's gonna be something.
Where she don't want that much, where she's just trying to hit the food court real quick.
I'm not paying for
what
nothing.
What if she's just trying to hit the food court real quick? And you already around the way.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, this is my thing, right? I'm not against taking bitches out to eat, cause, like, you know what I'm saying. We're back to the eating out conversation.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying.
Shout out Adam Lou, by the way, too.
Shout out Adam Lou. You feel me? Shout out Adam Lou. You feel me? Like, shout out that guy. But dogs, like, yo, bro, like,
I fuck with that nigga.
Like, bro, like the eating out, like, bro, I don't mind going out to eat with a shorty and all of that, but like on some real shit, like, bro, if I'm on gold digger timing, like if I pull that thing out, nigga, and I'm on Newberry Street, bitch, we not going out to eat. Like, well, I'm about to fill your stomach up so you fucking full and shit. Like, nigga, you can't do nothing with a full stomach, nigga. Like,
fuck on a full
bro,
stomach.
like, nigga, like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck, like,
oh, nah, that's how you get some.
Like,
nah, that's how you get some lazy box. I'm not gonna hold you. That's you fuck around. You hit it to the side.
yeah, she ready to go to sleep after she eat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
you gotta hit it from the side after you take it outside shit. If y'all go eat for real.
Yeah, bro. I ain't trying to go like, nigga, like you see me with this Lambo. We could drive anyway. We could drive to California right now. You talking about go to eat? That's what you want to do?
We're in the Urus, and you're talking about the food court. And you know what's crazy? I feel like a lot of those gold digger shorties, bro, like, even if they you bring them to Nobu or something, they still ordering the California roll anyway.
Yeah,
that's all
these
they
bitches
got,
be fake bougie, bro.
Yeah,
you know
bro, they bougie. You ain't even Google the menu before.
On some real shit. And I don't even mean to call them bitches, but like these bitches, like they really be wanting you to show them something different on some real shit. Cause that's what it be 90% of the time. They really wanting you to show them something different. Cause realistically, like, if she already know about the shit, like that shit ain't fun no more. You can't really like.
Yeah, she's just going through the motions at this point. You just checking off.
I mean, you gonna go to the movies with a shorty that already watched the movie?
Oh my god.
Feel me?
You think these shorties be telling the truth? I feel like some of them, they'll be like, oh no, I haven't seen it yet, just because like.
I ain't gonna lie, one shorty kept it a buck with me, but I told her, yeah, I wasn't feeling that, bro.
She said we can go see it again.
Bro,
hell no.
It was the movie No. You feel me? The
she
Jordan
had her
Peele.
Answer. She had her answer.
Yeah, so apparently she was, you know what I'm saying, like, she knows who she is, but she was like, you know, That should have been the
She
sign.
said me and some nigga done seen it already.
No. So at the time she was OT, like not OT, but she was like in it.
Insane.
She was in the West Indies. You feel me? On vacation time. You feel me?
Man.
So like I seen the trailer for No. I'm like, yo, when you get back, you know what I'm saying? We should see this movie. She's like, all right, word, I'm with it. You feel me? And then she gets back. You feel me? Like however long we talk, and then she's like, oh yeah, that movie I seen is really good. Da-da-da. I went to this driveway movie theaters. Yeah, like they had a double feature.
Drive-in for the double feature.
I'm like double feature at the drive-in, nigga. I'm over here like on the phone, like, what's that? Was it Tiger Woods where he's smiling? He got that vein in the middle of his forehead. Yeah, bro. So nigga, I'm over there on the phone like that. You feel me? We might have to pull that. But nigga, I'm over there on the phone like that. You feel me? And like I'm just like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, nigga. Like. I give it a buck, like, yeah, bro. Like, what you mean you watched a double feature?
Oh my God, facts.
At the drive-in theater.
I know you was in the.
You had to tune into the radio station. I'm like, nigga. And she's like, it's okay. Like, it's a really good movie. I don't mind seeing it again.
Watch that because you wasn't watching it.
It's a good movie, and you don't mind seeing it again.
That means you wasn't watching it the first time.
I'm like, yo, bro, on some real shit, dog.
You might as well have been watching Netflix for a
I had to play it so cool, like, yeah, you know, end off on a good bro. Nah, I mean, man, I went and took some other shorty, you feel me? God, and you know what I'm saying? This other shorty, I'm not a nigga to spend bread on these shorties, you feel me? But this one particular shorty, I spent a good amount of money, you know what I'm saying, rocking with her, you know what I'm saying? So she finally, got her shit together, you feel me, Oh,
yeah.
We went to the movies, you know what I'm saying? We ain't get no drinks at the movies, but we went to the liquor store beforehand and got some nips. You feel me? Because women are frugal and shit. But you know what I'm saying?
So it was her idea to get the nips.
Yeah, she got the nips.
Oh
yeah.
Nah, she's a vet.
Yeah, she's a vet. She's a vet.
Cap.
But
she's not new to this nigga. If she was on some, let's get some nips beforehand.
Yeah, beforehand. You feel me? We brought them in. You feel me? But
these women now are fucking on it, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. These women now, bro. It's like you kind of just
word to the red pill conversations. The modern women. You feel me?
These modern women, they're like
modern women. You feel me?
I low key feel like the shit. I feel like if niggas stop poking and prodding the what's going on, that it could somehow work out in everyone's favor. You feel me? Like these modern, more aggressive women.
People just have to be okay with their partner having a past.
Problem is, it's a known past, right? Because before, like in the 80s and 90s and even the early 2000s, until MySpace came out, you did not know who was
because that's the thing. That's the thing. Like I will say, like the older. Because
MySpace was bad timing, bro. Niggas used to be on MySpace, nigga.
Yeah, on the way, because you could really code that shit. Like,
yeah, bro. MySpace used to be.
But I feel like the generations before, I feel like they were on a real wild type of timing. I feel like for us, it looks wilder because it's broadcasted.
Like you only knew Shorty was a hoe if there's video of her getting that train ran on that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was on VHS.
Yeah,
like,
and on some real shit though. If you out here hoeing on the VHS, you really are a hoe, because that's a big blocky fucking camcorder, nigga.
That's the whole process. You gotta wait before you start. Like it's
bullshit.
It's more than 3 seconds. You feel me? It's more than 3 seconds before you feel me? Like so.
Nigga doesn't put the screwdriver in the tape, nigga. Tape over it, nigga.
You feel me? Like you feel me? So
now that's crazy. You see some shorty, like imagine in the 90s, you see some shorty that you used to bust down. She getting bust down, and then the tape go for a little bit, and it's the Patriots game, nigga, playing right after.
Oh shit! Like, yep. You feel me? That's how you feel me.
Like she don't even hold the tape sacred like that. That was just that's an outtake at that point, nigga. Like, God damn.
Yeah, bro.
Nah,
you feel me? I just feel like people gotta be okay with their partner having a past, and just being okay with it, because you know what I'm saying. It's either a situation where you know or you don't know. You feel me? And if you don't know, you gonna find out. You feel me? If it's a situation where she's from a different town or whatever, a different state, when you go over there, if you look around and you in public and people are laughing and whispering and shit.
I feel like you can tell Shorty has a past just by how good the head is, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie that too.
That's the indicator,
but
bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That first 4-second window, you're like,
you gotta see the routine. Yeah, you gotta see the routine. Yeah, you gotta see the routine. If it's teeth or no teeth, nigga, like, you feel me? You gotta see what you dealing with. You feel me? Like,
yo.
But yeah, no, I mean, bro, like at the same time, it's like niggas don't want like a saint, but niggas don't want like a full blown out treat. Like,
no, it's just
it's just like
it's about intention.
It's two extremes. You know what I'm saying? It's two extremes, and just kind of just finding something in the middle where it like
Yeah.
works. You feel me? But it's like,
Or
you know, what I'm
the
saying?
shorty
Like,
that was like in a relationship for a little. But the thing is with that shorty that was in a relationship for a long time, so she might got the skill set, even though she don't got the, let's say, sparring partners. You feel me? She don't got as many sparring partners, but she got the skill set because she was in a relationship. The danger though, I feel, is that shorty that was in that super long relationship gets out of it and then has that like 6 to 8 month run before you run into her. You feel me? Like, depending on how severe that breakup was, if that wasn't a healthy breakup, whew, you Scott Pilgrim out here.
yeah, man. I definitely, like, when it comes to this shit, man, I definitely feel like,
Oh, I think you still a little far,
'Cause
far
no
from
bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I have a very weak stomach to a lot of shit. So I'm just not gonna put myself in certain positions, like, or predicaments, bro. It's my whole point.
You
like,
have that
it's
ever
just-
happened to you? A shorty bring you around the nigga shit that she used to fuck with type shit, like on some like at a party or some shit. She invite you to a party that she was invited to by some niggas, and
So it was that
because
situation, but
niggas
it
go
was
to the
on some
club. You
shit
feel me?
like,
It's gonna happen. Massachusetts not that big.
it was more or less a situation where, like, it was her friend, like, she had a friend group of boys from her high school, you feel me? So they had like this little campfire shit.
All them backyard like bonfire
so,
type
like,
shit.
it was
I've
one
been
of those
thinking of throwing one of those
situations.
at the crib, nigga.
And, like, you know what I'm
dogs.
saying? All of them sipping beers and they just huddled around the campfire and shit. And I'm just like, bro.
Those fires used to be lit, but like niggas never did them. There was
Yeah,
always
I'm just
some white
like,
people
yeah,
shit.
bro, I don't want to be here, bro. Because they dap me up. Oh, hey, man, what's your name, dog? Like, I'm just like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go, bro. What's the word? If you want to be here, be here. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm going home.
Yeah,
Like,
these niggas is running layup lines.
no bullshit. I'm going home, bro. I don't want to be here, bro. I don't even want to be in this situation. No bullshit.
I don't even.
Because,
wanna
like,
be
a lot
put
of
in
times,
this
bro, like, a
predicament.
lot of times, bro, like, a lot of times
Holy
females,
shit.
like, will put you in situations that you will never find yourself in on
Yeah,
your
of
own
course.
time. You feel
Yeah.
me? So that's my whole thing. It's the inconsiderateness of, like, yo, I'm not on that. You feel me? And and you know, there's been kerfuffles and disagreements, you know what I'm saying, between, you know, some mutuals, fair to say, that are going through crazy relationships, shit. And because I don't want no parts in that, because, nigga,
That
listen.
shit, then now niggas look at you like you
Like
don't
I'm the
fuck
bad-
with
yeah,
them
like,
because
nigga,
you
like,
don't fuck
bro.
with their toxic relationship, as opposed to
I
like,
don't-
nigga, I don't want nothing to do with them.
You feel
nigga.
me? Like, niggas got other things that niggas is trying to get done, bro.
Niggas
Trust
is
me,
literally
like,
trying to sell 1 million records, bro. I be saying that shit all the time. I'm trying to sell a
bro,
million
selling
records.
a million
bro.
records is not easy. That's not light work, nigga. That requires a lot of focus and mental capacity that, nigga, I don't have
Cap.
time to waste
Selling
on some other
10,000,
niggas.
selling 10,000 records is tough, nigga.
Like, bro, niggas is trying to see a check from these streams, bro. Like, niggas ain't gonna see that by fucking relationship drama. Like, nigga, like,
And not making a
feel
song
me? It's
about it.
daytime rec, not daytime stress. You feel what I'm
me?
saying? Like,
Dogs, nigga. Like,
bullshit.
bro, speaking of his daytime rec, not daytime stress, bro. The only thing I gotta say, bro, there's been a whole bunch of podcast beef and platform wars, bro. That shit's not it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this shit is, bro.
And for me, it's like,
this shit, bro.
it's like, you know what I'm saying, with the influx of platforms in this creative space, you feel me? A lot of these public disputes empower some people to feel like they have a 2 cents, you feel me?
Facts, bro.
To feel like they have a 2 cents enough to in these public disputes. You feel me? So then now someone that has nothing to do with this shit, like, for you, it's different because you have a platform, but for a lot of people that have, like, really no
they're
jurisdiction,
trying to get on these platforms.
Yeah, like,
they
you feel
think that
me?
they can say some wreck shit, and then that's
You
gonna
feel
make
me?
the
And,
platform
like,
fuck with them. Like, nah, bro.
And the issue with these, like,
I ain't on
podcast
it.
beefs is that it literally, once again, gives people this idea that, like, once again, they see these public disputes and they feel empowered to say things or to put themselves in the situation, when realistically it's like, yo, like, this shit is two grown folks, you know what I'm saying, going at it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
bro.
realistically, like, instead of trying to, like, help the situation, like, it trying to, like, play fake bully, like, so it's just like, once again, like, with these public disputes, bro, niggas gotta understand, like, on some real shit, you feel me, these are, like, grown adults, going at it essentially. So it's like, bro, like just lead with respect, bro. Like you feel me? Like lead with respect, bro.
And it's like, cause it's the thing is, it's like transferred. It used to be the artist having their issues.
Yeah.
And that used to be it. Now it's like transferred over to like
the platforms.
Yeah, it's the platforms having their beefs, and maybe this is part of like the maturation and the evolution of this media scene or whatever. But and you know, people are bound to butt heads, but. All that beef shit, bro. Niggas is trying to keep this shit player, bro. Have fun with this shit.
Cause essentially, instead of like, you know what I'm saying, separation, you feel me? Niggas can like collaborate, and you know, all of this really stems from people feeling like, you know what I'm saying, for people feeling like they aren't. Like, cause at the end of the day, at the very core of this shit, people just want to feel like they're a part of something.
Yeah, bro. So they want their recognition. They want to be recognized.
You feel me? Yeah. And the whole thing is, bro, like on some real shit, bro. It's fucked up to say, bro, but that recognition you're looking for, bro, you're not gonna get it, bro. It's not gonna come in the way that you think it is. You feel me? Like what we're doing right now is making history. So realistically, it's gonna be a nigga that's like me sitting in this chair maybe 5 years from now that was looking up to these things, and that can be able to say that, yeah, these were the things that I was looking at on my way up. You feel me? So like realistically, the way that like the influence that niggas be seeking, or like this I don't know, the
recognition,
the recognition that niggas is seeking is like not gonna come in the way that you think. So realistically, it's just just
keep doing the work, bro.
Yo, like literally, because we're an ecosystem, and the more that we build this, it's gonna be easier for the ones looking up to niggas that's trying to be a part of this shit. No bullshit. Because realistically, they're the, like, when niggas grow old and are too fucking don't have enough energy to keep this shit going at the capacity that niggas is doing this shit, it's gonna be the younger niggas that come behind us, bro, and fucking literally keep this shit going, bro.
And if all we showing the young niggas is niggas beefing and having issues, bro, and then the thing is, the algorithm is gonna drive fucking controversy, and it's gonna drive that. You feel me? And like, nigga, they gonna think that that's the way to get on, bro. That's not the way to do it, bro. We can literally just do what we doing now, bro. You don't gotta be shock value and clickbait, bro. This shit, bro. But
and realistically, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's harder. It's harder to get, you know what I'm saying, conversations that are not, you know, controversial or fucking, you know what I'm saying, like entertaining in a negative in a negative whatever, in a negative light. It's harder to get those type of content, you feel me, in front of a general audience and get them to pay attention to it. You know, a lot of times people's attention is swayed more towards things that are like, you know, negative, but that's the whole challenge essentially, is like, you feel me, is gaining the recognition, is doing the right thing when no one's watching, so that when people are watching, niggas is still doing the right thing. And right or wrong could be subjective, but realistically, niggas know, you feel me, we're doing the right thing in this spaces, you feel me, because niggas ain't go to college for this, you feel me, niggas ain't go to school for this. Realistically, it's on you to keep consistent and to be doing what you, because no one's gonna hold your hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's gonna hold your hand in college, but nigga, no one's gonna hold your hand out here either. So realistically, you just gotta make sure that you're doing what you gotta do. You feel me? That way, when the eyes and the optics is on you, you feel me? Nigga, you doing the right thing. Nigga, you still, nigga, in your element and doing what you supposed to be doing.
Just stand on your square, bro. No bullshit, bro. Just stand on your square.
And it can get hard. It can get hard being a real nigga. It get hard being a real nigga for so long, and you feel like niggas ain't or whatever. But like, realistically,
just clickbait
bro,
my way like these niggas, and it's like, bro, you clickbait your way like these niggas. Now you these niggas, you not you.
And that's the trap.
You feel me?
That's the trap, bro. Like, I get it. Being a real nigga's hard, bro. You feel me? Real niggas go. You feel me? Word to Noble. Noble said what? Most pioneers go unforgotten, and most fucking whatever, nigga, whatever he's, nigga,
that Noble
nigga.
shit. You know what? No, it's not, but that's
60
real.
days, nigga.
60 days, nigga. A lot can change, but a lot of innovators, they aren't gonna get that initial credit, bro.
Feel me? A lot of inventors, like, nigga, you don't know who invented the fucking street light. You know what I'm saying? But it's a primary function that niggas use every single day.
Y'all niggas driving Teslas, y'all think it's Elon Musk. Y'all think it's Elon Musk that made Tesla. When realistically, it's Tesla that made it possible for Elon Musk.
Feel me?
You know what I'm saying? But
you feel me? Like, most pioneers go unforgotten, and most inventors, you feel me, are you know what I'm saying? So,
but yeah. Nah, man. But yeah, it was dope talking to you, bro. The lights just went off, you feel me? That's the sign, man. Hey, We did with DaytimeRec, man. Shout out. Good looks for
Feel
tapping
me?
in, man.
Daytime rec, not
music.
daytime stress. You feel
You know
me?
what I'm saying? 60 days, you feel me? Shout out Lifted Smoking Goods. We need that sponsorship.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Rhythms
sir.
and Raps, we need that.
Feel me?
What's some
Shout
other
out
places?
Justin.
Canopy, tap in. Green for All, tap in. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. Fucking what's it called? Damn, nigga. They was definitely showing me love when I went in there. Fucking dispensary in Harvard, nigga. Fuck.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Well, anyways, nigga, shit. We'll just tag y'all. Shout out to y'all.
We gonna tag
Feel
y'all,
me? But
man.
like in terms of like, you know, dispensaries in the area, you feel me? We definitely trying to like, you know, shout out New Dia. First of all,
Facts.
shout out New Dia.
Facts,
in
New
Fenway,
Dia, you feel me? Listen, when that Dallas Rose contract run up, man, holla at your guala, you feel me? Nah,
feel
I'm
me?
playing, bro.
Dogs. But like, yeah, nah, niggas is definitely trying to integrate too, like, also into like the weed space because you feel me, like, niggas definitely smoke weed, you know what I'm saying, and just building around that, you know what I'm saying,
And-
that shit.
And my fault, on a real ending tip, y'all, we ain't even have to talk about no shrooms this episode because, man, we don't even got to talk about that, man. Niggas don't get out here, bro. If you out here, you not trippier than neither than nobody at this table, man. Niggas done been there, done that, man.
Yeah, shout out Revolutionary Clinics, you feel me? But
Oh,
like,
word,
yeah.
Revolutionary. They used to actually work with
Yeah.
this nigga Mike. No bullshit.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
and that's the
Yeah.
man, Michael Monestein, bro.
Feel
I
me?
said your government name. Tap in, bro. It's
Feel
getting too
me?
colossal at this point.
Yeah, and y'all dispensaries need to bring y'all prices down, man. Make weed cheap again, you feel me?
Make
Like,
weed
bring
cheap
good
again
weed.
and- yeah.
And for y'all growers, no bullshit, bro. Like, awesome real shit. Like, you feel me? Burner didn't give y'all these cookie,
cookie patents
genetics
for you
for
to
no
be
reason,
fucking
bro.
these shits up
Nigga,
like
I
this,
went to
bro. This shit
motherfucker. I
is
drove all the way to
treacherous.
Worcester. You feel me? And don't worry, I'll talk to the manager at New Deal, you know what I'm saying? So this is something we got in the works, you feel me? But nigga, listen, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, I drove all the way to Worcester for the pink runs to be testing at 16%, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pink runs testing at 16%. That's just crazy, bro. And y'all niggas still want 60 for 70 for the trade.
16% is some shit that Miles Carter grew. Like
You feel me?
Like,
16%, and y'all
nigga,
niggas still want 70 for the trade, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. And that's all I'm saying is like, yo, you feel me? As a nigga that like really like went to Cali and smoked Cali weed and really was, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, all I ask is just like, yo, you feel me? Could we just get them percentages up? You feel me? Maybe in the 25s. 25, I'll be okay with it. But realistically, back to 30. You know what I'm saying? Niggas trying to
Get
get
that 30 back. This
Yeah,
Massachusetts,
man,
y'all
like,
growing this
you know
shit
what
like
I'm
we in
saying, dog?
Missouri, like nigga.
no bullshit. Niggas got all type of indoor fucking weather conditions. Listen, bro.
We
Feel
could-
me? Bill Gates, nigga, got temperature. Nigga, every room he steps in his crib, nigga, adjust to his temperature, bro. You feel me? So y'all niggas could grow the weed, nigga. Y'all niggas could do that, bro.
Yo,
Dogs, bro.
Shout
So
out my
you feel
little
me?
cousin. Shout out my little cousin, man. I ain't gonna say his name because but he be on some
Feel me?
niggas be trying to sell him cookies. He's from the Bay. This nigga's from Berkeley. You feel me? He'd be like,
Yeah.
"Come on, bro. You trying to sell me these cookies, bro? You know where I'm
on,
from,
bro.
right, bro? You're not getting me with this. But yeah,
Oh.
man. Yo, back to 30s, bro. Cause what is this even here?
Yeah, bro. And the other thing too is like, bro.
They talking about some 31. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
man, and you know what I'm saying? And I got to do myself a better job learning how to, like, read the palate, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not just about the THC. It's about the palate, the terpenes, and the THC in it.
All the
everything.
growers, though, if you a
But,
growing nigga
nigga,
watching this,
Yo,
you both
nigga,
of us
them
will
regulations,
be here.
bro.
Pull up, facts. We
Them
gotta have this
regulations,
conversation.
bro, like,
This weed is
bro, like,
ridiculous,
my
bro.
nigga, bro, nigga, we go to Cali, bro, it's not going to taste, like, bro, niggas know what this is supposed to look like.
They had us number
Feel me?
11 on the best weeds, bro. They had us number 11. They had Maryland and fucking Buffalo.
Yeah, nah,
before
yo,
us, bro.
Yo, y'all niggas know what this shit supposed to look like, bro. No bullshit. I ain't trying to say this shit again, bro. I already spoke to the manager. I know New Dia.
Nah, bro,
He
really
said-
spoke
he
to
said-
the manager,
He said he's
bro.
gonna send it up the ladder. But just in case he don't, I'm saying it right now, bro. Yo, y'all know what this shit's supposed to look like. You feel me? Like
Dog.
let's get the program looking better. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But
That's it.
you feel me? I say
DaytimeRec.
that to say it close out. You feel me? DaytimeRec, not
You know what I'm
daytime
saying?
stress. GOGTRS. You feel me? WIZYOTIC. You feel me? You feel me? GOGTRS. WIZYOTIC. You feel me? We at DaytimeRec. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
You feel
60
me?
days.
Third strand. You feel me, nigga? Niggas ain't
All
more
that.
trippy, nigga. Niggas don't get trippy for real. You feel me? These
That's
niggas,
it. That's the
these
most the niggas have to say about shrooms,
dogs,
man.
like,
that
you
shit.
feel me? These
is-
niggas don't get trippy for real. You feel
That's
me?
it.
The niggas, you feel me? Niggas done listen, bro.
Niggas be
Bro, you
having
feel me?
shrooms for sale that don't work. Like, nigga, stop it.
Bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? This shit crazy, bro. But you know, shout out to the good people. You feel me? Shout out Dorchester, Roxbury,
Yes,
Mattapan.
sir, yes,
Shout out
sir.
Boston. Shout out Massachusetts,
Yes,
bro.
sir, yes,
shout out
sir.
Eastern, Western, nigga, Northern, nigga, Southern Mass, nigga,
You know, we
all
in the
sides. You
Westin.
feel me? So you know what I'm saying, like, nigga, you feel me? Like, yeah, dog.
This is not the Black Student Union.
It's
And we
Wiz,
out.
you feel me? And just so y'all know, my ex bitch is mad. You feel me? Feel me? And that's just how we gon' play it. Feel me? Quarterback, put him on defense.